ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is us, Dragon's Greed Gaming. You're joining us for episode 3 of the Blighted Bulwark, our Merkboar campaign actual play series. As always, be sure you stop by the Facebook page where you can get all the latest news of the podcast. Check us out over on Spreaker where we host the podcast. Stop on by Apple Podcast and iTunes. Give us a 5-star review. Help us grow that channel. Get the word out there. Get us in front of more people. And consider checking out our YouTube channel. We got a few more subscribers slowly trickling in. Thank you to all of our new subscribers and new family members. Appreciate you guys coming by to check out everything. Trying to find people's names, but again, if your account is on hidden, I can't really do that. So, but that's okay. Thank you nonetheless. And of course, if you haven't, consider checking out our Patreon campaign where you can get your hands on some cool stuff. Check out our monthly patron-only actual play series of Warhammer. We had an amazing session last night, got some mutations and other cool stuff. We're about to finish up our first campaign. We might have another bonus episode for all of you people out there as well to check out. So lots of good stuff there. We got a new campaign we're going to be starting in August. We're still working out the kinks there, but we got a new group, new set of players, and new story, new characters. So check that out if you can. Always good stuff. Other than that, we're here. We're going to dive back into the dying world of Merkboar. Before we do, we'll hear from all of our players. As always, Eric is back. Scar has tagged out, although his character is not long for this world anyway. But Scar will be back for our Patreon campaign in August, if nothing else. I'm sure he'll be back for the regular channel too. So without further ado, we will welcome Eric back from the land of Colorado. How's it going?
Yeah, hi, I'm Eric. It is going well. Yep. Just quick detour in Colorado, but looks like I'll be staying in Texas after all.
Okay.
So just kind of getting used to that.
Letting that realization settle in.
Yeah. I was kind of done with my boss and everything, so. But we'll make it too.
Yeah, gotta go where the money is sometimes,
Yeah. They convinced me.
Well, I mean, at least they tried. Like that's
That's true. I got more than I was expecting, so.
Well, that's good. Are you salary or hourly?
Salary.
Okay. All right. And who are you playing tonight?
Looks like my new character is Vomlug? Vlumug.
Vomolug. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess the V could be silent. Just
Yeah, there, I got rid of the V. Molug.
Molug.
I'm wretched royalty.
Ooh, another
with
one.
a snakeskin dagger.
Oh, cool. Yeah, what were your two things you started with? Because Scar had the sword and the horse last week.
Fucking dickhead horse.
The horse was awesome.
Let's see. He has. I guess his equipment is a bear trap, food, life elixirs, short sword, snakeskin dagger, and the snakeskin gift. And a water skin.
That's got to be it. All right, cool. Well, we will
see how he holds up.
Snakeskin gift. That's got to be it. Okay, cool. Well, we'll see how all that goes tonight. Who else do we have? We've got Sean. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in like 24 hours.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. How you doing? I'm Sean, and I'm playing Urgush, the heretical priest. Still, he survived, has a crossbow now, and we leveled up last week. So he's actually, it's not bad. He's not bad.
Yeah, the leveling up is surprisingly good in this game.
And pretty quick.
At least when you start.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah, nothing really crazy and nothing any different than what I was talking about yesterday. So, not much to say.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, well, that's great. I finally figured out our fucking page here on YouTube. So, couple shout outs to those of you nice enough to share your names with us. General Gore 944, 4 stamp, R equals 2. That's a great screen name. John Sperong, David Rains, Fred Slipknot 9. Sorry, it's all one word. Jez Hunt, Ken Christian with a Kenny from South Park logo, excellent. Olaf the Flashy, that's a good one. Mohisham 1. And there's a lot of people here. Andrew Stark, Alan Croft, Gunsniper 717, Brother Captain Rob, I bet he's a Space Marine player. Arnolfo Standolfi, Devin Uribe, Grumpy Old Man Games, Mas Humlum, Chris Bachelor, 7-9 of Spades, and Cameron Crow, all recent subscribers over the last month or so. Thank you all so much for joining us. You guys are fucking champs. Look at this. I got messages I gotta answer. Oh shit. Orc servitors. Yes indeed. Well, thank you all. Thank you all for joining us. Darth Lucretius. Awesome. Thank you guys. Really appreciate that. We got more on the way, so stay tuned. Cool. All right, moving on. The frog is back as well.
Hello. I'll be playing Henry Wright, also known as the Old Crab. As way older than any of these other characters at this point. He's been gifted ? The responsibility of hanging on to the Chaos Blade, and we'll see how that goes today.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Cool. And finally, Kyle, the Redbeard.
Hello. Yes, I'll be playing. I'm once again playing Adine, the sometimes naked, very creepy, pale one, who produced a bomb in the middle of a fight. Which reminds me I need to get another one. Yeah, currently tasked with figuring out that goblin shit.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that's about it.
All right. Wonderful. Well, I am the Great Unclean One, your host and GM as always. And what have I been up to? Still painting those fucking Chaos Knights. Hoping to have them done this week. Painted some Chaos Warhounds as well. So got a lot done this month for Tale Gamers. Playing lots of Total War as Throth the Unclean. Got a nice Skaven stack of monstrosities slowly growing. About to wipe Katarina off the map. So Kislev City is under siege and about to fall. And that'll pretty much be what's left of her. And what else? I've been watching the original seasons of Walking Dead. I'm on season 2 now. Really good shit there. And 10th edition 40k rules dropped with the free download this week, so got that to read through as well. Lots of good stuff going on. And we're planning our next Tale of 4 Gamers, which is going to be a 40k Tale of Gamers to ride that hype train, get the, praise to the algorithm, all that stuff. Probably be seeing that sometime in July, hopefully. So stay tuned for more. But you are here for some Merkbor, the Doom Metal RPG. Alas, we left our players, members of the Guard of Cravenford, known as the Blighted Bulwark, had gotten pretty much a whole new slate of recruits. They had joined Henry Wright, the only survivor of Session 1, went back to the cave that the Drowned had made as their lair, and you managed to have a much more successful time there, slaying all of the Drowned and only losing Torben's dog in the process. So that dog has joined the resting place with the other dog, You looted all the corpses of your previous comrades, and in a hidden alcove in the cave, you found the Chaos Blade you were sent to retrieve. You returned to Cravenford to give that back to the captain, which he in turn gave that to the deacon. She then held one of her bizarre ceremonies in the Rotting Oak, and she eventually presented the Chaos Blade to Henry to wield and safekeep for a time being as a reward for returning it to its rightful place. Other than that, you had a couple strangers visit the town, and after that, goblins started appearing and causing all sorts of trouble. Some outsiders were executed in a ritual to the Becklure, as it was believed that they were bringing some terrible things down upon the town. Eric, you missed not one, but 3 miseries occurred last week, all in a row. Be sure you mark those off on your character sheet. So the campaign's halfway over, folks. It's pretty awesome. And what else happened? Every time one of those miseries happened, this terrible storm of black salt ripped through the town to varying degrees, causing many people to get sick and or die, including Torben, who is now basically infected with like a black lung type of disease, and he has about a week to live to find a cure before he too joins the mass grave pile. And other than that, you've been trying to find out what's going on with these goblins. So these goblins have started appearing mostly on the southern end of the plateau, and it turns out if they are able to injure somebody, that person is then cursed, and eventually, several days later, they themselves turn into one of these wretched creatures. That's a problem, so you have been tasked with getting to the bottom of it. Throughout all this chaos, each of you, I think, almost everybody kind of like had a lead for a job. Sean's character, Urgush, had been hired by a man named Nagel Green. He is the son of the Green family that owns the mill in town. His father, Irvan, had recently died, and he inherited the mill. Now, Nagel is also a alchemist of some sort, and he seems to have developed a cure for the goblin curse. And unfortunately, he cannot make it fast enough. There's always a line at his shop, and he is worried that some of the arguments and fights are going to start causing even more problems. So he ended up hiring Urgush as a guard to help watch over his shop when he's open and trying to sell the cure. And then I believe Matt, Henry, I believe you had gone and interviewed one of the farmers who has been afflicted by the goblin curse.
Yeah, I talked to the sweaty farmer.
Yep, you're checking out his place. Gilvug was his name. Great name there. And then someone else was hired by like a noble baroness to find out what was going on as well.
Yeah, Adine.
Okay. So she basically had come to town. She rules over a duchy nearby, and she's worried that this goblin outbreak is going to spread to her lands. And I believe she offered you 200 silver with a deduction of, I think, 10 or 20 silver a day until you solve it. I believe that's everything that happened. So, Eric, why don't you explain to us who your character is and what they look like? And they are going to be assigned to help Henry and his new crew to try to deal with this goblin incursion. Torben, Scar's character, is way too sick with this black lung rot to really be of any use, so he is out of commission right now, and we need a replacement. So Molug, you're up.
All right. Yeah, Molag is, like I said, wretched royalty. So I guess we'll kind of develop that story.
What
I
is
don't-
your character? What do you have as far as equipment, powers, any of the backstory stuff in your little description that it gives you?
So the backstory description for him is, okay, bowed down only by the memories of your own lost glory. You could never submit to anyone else, not you of noble blood. Not that you expect any of these peons to understand the depths of your sorrow. So probably pretty full of himself. Not really one to take orders.
Okay.
We said he has this snakeskin dagger, which has looks like it has poison weeping from the blade.
Cool.
Looks like he's gonna fight poison with poison here.
All right.
The snakeskin gift is an expensive sandalwood box bound in snakeskin. It contains a seemingly ordinary dagger wrapped in silk. Okay, so the dagger's kept in the box.
I gotcha. Okay. And you got -3 strength. Nice.
Jesus.
Yep.
Another
I don't imagine
weakling
royalty is very
Yeah.
known for their strength here.
Clearly not. Okay. Well, so the next day, after you guys initially investigate some stuff at the mill, or not the mill, but in the southern part of the plateau, you guys eventually return to the barracks, and the next day, Captain Graft assigns Molug to your group, Henry. So once again, you guys are sitting together in the barracks, eating your slop gruel for breakfast, and Molug approaches, and you guys can take it away. Oh, also, I need someone to roll me a misery die.
Already?
Yeah, because it's a new day.
Damn.
So that's going to be a D4, please.
All right, I can do this one. I was out.
Yeah. Get it, Eric?
2.
Oh, so
Okay.
close.
All right. Okay, so yeah, you guys can discuss amongst yourselves as your new companion has joined the group.
Can't believe they served this garbage. Unexpected to eat this.
Well, yeah, that's what we're all eating.
If you know of anything better, let me know. I'd
Not
be
around
happy to
here,
join.
it seems.
You could always just die.
Yeah, always an option, but we try not to, right?
Yeah.
We don't last long around here anyways.
Nope.
Where are y'all headed?
Well, the farmer on the east end, seems to have a legitimate sort of issue with the goblins. I saw something of a nest in one of the undercroft of this barn, and if we just want to have a row with them, it might be possible to stake the area out and see where they're going in or coming from. He also seemed very sweaty, which as a farmer is not unusual, but he was also quite pale. You folks went down to was it an alchemist? He doesn't happen to have any extra tinctures lying around, does he?
We can go check. I mean, I'm technically working for him, so yeah, we can check. If he can get you a discount or something.
Sure. That might be practical if we think we're gonna stomp into a nest of infectious goblins.
Right? Yeah, I think it's a good idea to maybe prepare ourselves like the rope we got last time.
Are you guys heading to Nagel's shop then when you're finished with your breakfast?
I think so, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. Well, once again, I'll share Nagel's amazing art with you guys. So you get to the shop. As it is just about to open, you can see a line of people beginning to form. And when he sees you come in, he, is happy to see you, Sean. And yeah, he starts, having people come in, and just about everybody, it seems, is here for his miracle cure.
All right. Yeah. Start keeping people in an orderly line.
All of you, please give me a presence test.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
This one.
Um,
That's a number.
I'm gonna use my omen to re-roll for the day. No, this is a shit test now. No.
Henry's
Yeah,
got
have you learned nothing from last night, Sean?
dark deal. Dark deal.
There are no dark deals in this game, Chris. If there were, I
Yes.
would be actively taking them.
Use a dark deal to find the inn in a small village.
That you just said is over there.
Yep.
Love to see it.
Yeah. Check out the Patreon for that one, folks. You'll be face palming as well.
You can also see at the beginning Matt do something very cool, and then it take immediate effect right after.
Oh yeah, that's good shit.
Unexpected, but cool.
All right, who passed?
Not me.
Henry, I think, is the only one, right? TC or DR12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm at 14 on the
It's a
Henry.
big old note for me.
All right. So Henry, you notice as you guys get here, you see leaving out of like the back entrance, the back door of the shop. You see a very tall woman. She's got kind of dirty, long black hair, and looks a little gaunt. She's got big pair of gloves that go up almost to her elbows on, and then she's got, other than that though, she has like kind of like working person's clothes, basically big like overalls. They seem fairly dirty and unkempt. There's artwork for this person as well, so I will show you guys who you see. Disregard the thing that she's carrying. I don't know if that's supposed to be a body or skeleton or something, but that's the artwork that you see, or that's the person that you see. You see that she's clearly was just here and is leaving as Nagel gets the shop open.
Well, would you like to introduce us? Or should we queue up?
Okay. Hey, boss. These are my guard buddies who are trying to stop this goblin issue. They were wondering if you have any more or anything for sale that we might be able to take when we go searching for goblins and not die.
He says, what are you searching for goblins for?
That's classified. So just so I'm aware, like everybody knows goblins are an issue right now, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a quizzical look.
Okay. He returns it and looks kind of annoyed.
Well, the reports are that they're sneaking into homes and biting people and stealing things, and I like to keep all of my possessions whenever possible, and limbs also. So we're going to hopefully eradicate them. I don't have high hopes, but so far we've killed a few goblins, and I'm hoping it'll only be a few more, and then I can get back to eating my terrible gruel.
Oh.
I'm glad you have
Right,
so much faith in
right.
us.
Everybody can give me another presence test. This will be DR14.
Where's my only a 13 for Urgush.
Ooh, Edine with a 19.
Not doing well over here.
Dean, when he comments that, you get the feeling that he doesn't seem pleased at the idea of you guys, like, either going hunting for goblins or maybe looking into it. There's something about it that he doesn't seem too enthused about. And he says, I don't have enough of this to spare, Urgush. I've got to keep it for the people that actually need it.
Oh,
And he
right.
kind of waves his hand at the line of people eagerly awaiting, pretty much all of which you think seem to be displaying the symptoms of the early stages of the goblin curse.
Well, lads, I tried. So I get to know today, unless you want to get in line and try to pre-purchase, but I don't think we have that kind of time.
Well, I wasn't necessarily saying for myself. The farmer on the east, old Gilzorp. That's probably not right. Anyway, he seems to be in a bad way, and there's some creatures living under his shack.
I mean, you're welcome to wait in line. He won't stop you from doing that, and you can purchase one legitimately.
Oh, well, maybe we'll just recommend he do that.
I see. This is
Who
just a money issue.
the farmer, right?
Well, unless we run out of leads or whatever.
Is it Matt? Is that what you're referring to have the farmer come wait in line?
Oh, sure, why not?
Well, remember, because I'm asking because the farmer had
Oh, you-
indicated when you talked to him that he can't afford the cure.
That's right.
It's 40 silver.
I don't have that on me either, so.
Oh,
I do.
I
nice.
see. This is a money issue. How much do we need for this?
About 60 silver, you guy.
Easy. I'll take care of it.
Oh, I can take the transaction. I know the boss. He'll be willing to give it to me.
Let's get
He
this
trusts-
over with.
He trusts him more.
Eric, are you getting in line or are you giving the money to Urgush?
Give it the money to Urgosh.
Oh, no.
Okay, Urgush, you have 60 silver.
Yeah, I pocket the 20 and I pay 40 for the thing.
Okay, yeah, when you go over there, he doesn't question when you're like, hey, I want to buy one. So he lets you buy one.
Okay.
But you get the feeling you don't want him to see that you're giving it to a Bulwark right now.
Yeah,
Does
I
he
mean,
want-
I'll pocket it. Yeah.
Okay.
Once we get it, I'll just give it to Henry because he was the one that talked to the farmer.
Okay. And what do you guys do after that?
I go to the farmer guy, right?
Yeah, I guess we could come around there unless anyone else has leads or a hunch. Or we just want to wander out into the forest, see what happens.
Not sure I like that idea.
Yeah, let's get out there.
Okay.
The farmer.
Well, yeah, you return to his farm, and Gilvug is there. He's out in the fields doing some work, looking even more stressed and sweaty and worn out than you would expect him to. It's kind of early in the day, so you don't think he's been working for that long. But I mean, he's huffing and puffing and breathing really heavy when you get there, and he's really struggling to push the plow that he's working on.
I guess we can go up to him and I don't know. You said that you hand the cure to me, but I think whoever ponied up for it should take the credit.
All right. Yeah. Then I give it to. We can give it to whoever. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've
Give it to
got
Mulug.
the cure, Mulug.
Here, take this. I don't need it.
When he sees you guys approach, obviously he recognizes you, Henry, and he stops, wipes his brow with the back of his hand, kind of patting his face and neck down with a dirty rag or handkerchief, And as he's like about to greet you guys, Molag just produces the cure, and the guy's like mouth drops and his eyes go wide. Like this is for me.
I has no use for it. What's a few silver?
And he looks at you, Henry, like, is this real? Is this like a joke?
No, good news. Our community has scraped together some tincture. We must stand together in difficult times.
Oh, by the Becklure, and he says, you have my thanks. I can't believe this. He's like my boy will still have a father, and he starts to get a little like weepy eyed about it, and he takes it and quickly drinks the vial.
Happy to hear that. I don't suppose you've seen any of the goblin types in or out lately.
No, I haven't seen that one since I scared it out of the cellar 2-3 days ago.
Ah, good. Well, perhaps these types will have a keener eye than this old man. Especially you, new fellow. And I clap Molug on the shoulder and say, "You've done a good thing today, and let's keep them coming."
You expect me to work today too?
And Gilvug is like, well, but by all means, feel free to take a look around if that'll help. If there's anything I can do or ask or answer, just let me know.
We shall.
Take a look.
Let's go. Take a look around the cellar again. I think might be good.
We should probably also take a look around the walls near the field to see if there's any like breakage or holes that they might be sneaking in through.
Well, there's not really a wall around the fields. This is supposed to be like road and sidewalk.
Yeah, but like
streets.
these walls, right?
Well, that's the edge of the plateau.
Oh,
so there's no wall. That's just where the cliff face
That's
is, and
the
that
fall
drops
off.
down. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. So, okay. All of you, give me a presence test, please.
Come on, baby. I get +3. I should do something good one time. Okay, 17. Not bad. Not bad.
Well,
Okay. Good
Right.
enough.
Right.
Rolls there.
18.
Wow. All right, everyone.
Here we go, boys.
So all of you do a pretty thorough search, not of just of Gilvug's farm, but some of the surrounding farms and area, checking anywhere you think that you might find one of these things. Ultimately, what you guys discover, you get a lot of similar stories for some of the other farmers here and there. Maybe one or two of them tells you that they've seen goblins scurrying around, or they've scared one off, or had to fight or kill one. You don't really think that the goblins would be able to make it up the cliff. It's really sheer, and I mean you've never seen a goblin climb. You don't know if they're good at that or not, but it seems really unlikely to you that they're coming from outside the town. I should say, if they're coming from outside the town, they're not coming up the cliff face. You're pretty sure that that's just unfeasible. But, and you find signs like, maybe somebody points out another cubby hole where they found a goblin hiding, or something like that, but you don't really get anything more concrete.
Do we see like the tracks? Probably not. Can't hurt the help of the goblin.
Nothing that lasts for too long.
Okay.
Well, while folks are wandering around and we have a lull in the action, I think Henry is gonna like make sure that everybody has left the cellar, and while he's got a moment of peace, pull up his sleeve and the bandaged arm on his left, and he's decided that it would be cooler and more holy than blasphemous to test the blade of chaos on his own arm.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give it a little slice. just to see how sharp it is,
Wow.
and if it makes the runes light up.
It's sharp as shit, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you barely have to even touch it, and it starts to part your skin.
Cool. I'll replace the bandage and I guess
The runes do not light up though when you just like cut yourself.
that's good, probably.
Probably.
I mean, I guess I don't have any reason necessarily to believe that they would do that, but I'll continue on
Okay.
after replacing the bandage. Well, unless anybody's seen some goblin tracks or leavings, maybe we'll just have to continue searching around town. Wait, you there.
Use your
Alchemist
words.
friend. I don't suppose you recognize that the early bird, the dark-haired woman that was leaving the shop. Do you suppose she gets extra doses of the cure from old alchemist before he opens shop?
Nagel?
Nagel.
Well, the farmer wasn't there. How was he supposed to know?
You're not sure who he's referring to, Urgush, because Henry was the only one that saw that woman.
Good point.
Oh,
You're
that's
not
right,
you're not
nobody
sure.
saw.
You're not sure. Yeah, when all three of you are like, "What are you talking about? I haven't seen a woman."
Oh, I'll give Urgush a brief description and be like, you said you work with him, so if you've never run into her before.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
that's it.
don't recognize her. It doesn't match anyone that you've seen.
No? Maybe I'll go back and try to talk to her. Yeah?
I mean, you've only been working there for like 2 or 3 days, but you've never seen her. So
Right.
Well, we'll have to start talking to someone, so let's continue around clockwise and just see if we can pick up any leads.
Okay. What do you
All
guys
right.
want to do? Or where do you go?
Clockwise would bring us to the town square next, right? Just to
Yeah, I was thinking square mill and then continue on.
take a gander.
Well, town square is where you guys just came from. That's where most of the shops are located around the town square. So that's where most of the, business and trade goes on. There's a couple blocks that have, shops and things like that there. And then there's the actual square itself with the big statue in the middle. What are you guys looking for? What are you doing when you're here?
I mean, I'll try to take a look for the woman he described, but it's been probably a little while.
Yeah, you don't see her.
All right. Go back to Nagel's shop and make sure that everything's going over smooth.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna have to be there for a little while because it is your time to like be on duty. So why don't we focus on the other three characters? Why don't each of you tell me what you'd like to do, and then we'll see how that goes. So Henry, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I guess
Unless you guys want to discuss stuff first and then make a decision, up to you.
Yeah, before we break, I didn't have any better ideas than to just wander about and look for more leads for goblin sightings, see if there's another nest in town. They must, the farmer wasn't the only one to be accosted by these creatures, so we should be able to get somebody who could tell us more information.
Right. Well, yeah. The only lead we really had was that farmer, and I mean, I'll try talking to the people while I'm working at Nagel's shop, see if I can get any leads from them. I mean, all those people are probably suffering the curse from what it looked like.
I suppose while we're here, we could just go up and down the line and see where they're from and take a quick survey and see where the highest concentration is.
Yeah, sure. Works for me.
Sounds great. I'm convinced that's a great idea.
Okay.
Let's shake those people down. Not for money, but for their home addresses and phone numbers and social security information.
All right. What about Adine and Moloch? What are you guys gonna do?
I'm only here to keep up appearances, so I'm gonna follow people around pretending like I know what I'm doing and like I'm supposed to be there.
Okay.
Excellent. I think Adine he followed up with that old lady in the south end of the map correctly, right?
Yeah, that's who you met with. You met her last
Okay.
session.
Yeah. So I think I just ended when I stopped talking with her. I just kind of left the area, so maybe I'll just search around more, see if I can pick anything up.
That same area where you spoke with her?
No, I'd probably branch out. I think we're technically coming from the east, so I'd move westward.
And what exactly are you looking for?
Any sign of goblin tomfoolery.
All right. Okay, well, we'll start with Henry and Urgush over at back at Nagel's shop.
And I'm also gonna pretend that I'm in charge, so somebody tells me that what they're gonna do, I'm gonna repeat it back like it was my idea.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So the three of you go to the shop, and there's a couple people still in line here, as Nagel is clearly raking in some money, and he gives you a nod when you come back, but he doesn't really say much as he's helping somebody out. You said you're going to start asking people in the line about if they have any information? Is that what the plan was?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, each of the people in the line is indeed supposedly infected by the curse or afflicted by the curse, and each of them tells you their own story of how they got attacked or bit or clawed or whatever it is. And basically what you start to kind of piece together is that these goblins really like to just kind of just hang out everywhere like cockroaches. They're inside basements, cupboards, alleyways, little nooks and crannies and cubby holes. And, they're little spiteful, vicious creatures too that, when they think no one's looking, they're up to no good. They're breaking windows, they're throwing rocks at small animals, things like that, and generally being a nuisance. But they seem to be rather cowardly, especially when someone tries to kind of put up a fight or, drive them off, and they usually tend to run away more often than not.
And have most of their interactions occurred more towards night or more towards day, or is it more random and there's no discernible?
There doesn't seem to be any pattern. It just seems to be kind of whenever. You get the feeling the goblins probably like the dark better based on all the places they're hiding.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like if they get disturbed, then they get spooked and either attack or run. So time of day doesn't matter, but they clearly like the dark.
Right.
And these people are from all over town, so there's no pattern as to where they're necessarily coming from. I mean, like I said from last session, it does seem like the attack started and originated on the southern part of the plateau, but at this point it's affecting the whole town.
So southern, we mean like actual southern on the
Yes.
pavement picture, right? Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I know if Nagel's shop has like a cellar that he's been into recently?
It does not. No.
Okay. Damn. I was hoping we'd find one there.
No, he's got a back room where he keeps all the supplies, and up front, It's kind of like a bakery where it's got like the I mean, they're not like refrigerated coolers or anything like that, but like that where it's like the glass on the front so people can kind of look in and see the wares, and then he's standing behind the counter, and then he can open them from the back. So you kind of like in a jewelry store like that.
Right.
And then he's got like a workbench in the back where he can actually mix stuff up and work on his tinctures and everything.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a small 2-room shop.
Okay. So, I mean, we could start checking out places in the southern area. So, like the butcher, the mill. I mean, we're already in the town square and we haven't seen anything, but we haven't looked in like dank cellars.
All right. Well, you guys can start doing that. Meanwhile, Kyle, well, why don't you all give me presence tests as you guys are searching about, trying to find some clues or ideas here. Let's see if you guys are able to deduce anything.
Big old 9.
I
No.
fucked it. I fucked
13.
it.
Henry's out here fucking killing it.
Wow.
Jeez.
22, huh?
Give me some of that.
Yeah.
So, Henry, it's not so much that somebody gives you like an earth-shattering clue or anything like that, but it pretty much takes the whole day of you guys looking around, talking to people, interviewing, asking questions, and you realize that it seems like the first reported goblin attacks started very shortly after Nagel's father died. Probably within a couple days at most.
And that was the epicenter for the attacks, it seemed. Early reports were from the southern end. The manor and the alchemist shop doesn't have a cellar, but does their manor have presumably a lot of?
No,
Well,
you would imagine their actual like house that the family has probably has a basement of some sort.
And they're, well, that's fine.
What's that?
I was thinking out loud, but it's fine.
If you call that thinking, sure.
Wow. Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
Feeling a little bit rude today, Chris. What is going on here?
Well, just feeling a little spicy. That's all.
Well, can we snoop around? Should we go to the captain and get a warrant? Is that a thing? Probably not. I think we just need to turn up and be forceful.
It's up to you. Whatever you guys want to do, you tell me.
Are you
Guess I go
sharing
for it.
this with the group, or are you just making a decision?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean,
What I will tell you is that the family's home is not on the southern side of the plateau.
okay.
So if that changes your ideas.
The mill is, and the alchemist shop is in the town square.
Well, the
Is that
mill
right?
is in a separate section. It's not part of the town square.
Right,
Because
but
it's
on
a
the
pretty
southern
big
end.
building. Correct.
How does that have a basement, or is it just big?
You don't know. It could. None of you have ever been in it, so you don't know.
Sure, let's go check that out. I had assumed the manor and the mill were kind of together, but
No, they're separate.
on
They're
the southern end. But yeah, let's go there.
separate.
I guess what I'm sharing is like, we know that, you know, from questioning and earlier reports, as we started the job, that sort of the initial reports were from the southern end and started right after the death of the green patron,
And
Is-
didn't they own like the mill?
and they own that.
They own the mill, yes. Is everybody going to the mill or just Henry?
Well, I'm still working, right? So
I mean, if he's going to go now, then yeah, you would still be working unless he wants to wait. It's up to you guys.
Well, we could snoop around a bit during the day.
Okay. Well, the three of you then go to check out the mill, and when you get there, as usual, the the wind part of it, the part that spins, is moving as normal, and the three of you are surprised at how loud the mill sounds. You've never really checked this place out before, but it surprises you that it's making as much noise as it is. Whatever equipment is inside this structure is noticeable. It's audible from out here, kind of droning through the windows and perhaps the walls too.
Does seem loud, but I'm no farmer. Nor milliner? Is a milliner a shoemaker?
I believe a milliner is the hat maker.
Cobbler is shoemaker.
Yes, are there imposing guards or anything, or can we just approach the building?
There is not. There are no guards. Just like a lonely path that kind of leads up to the front door. And it's on a bit of a raised part of the plateau, so it's like a small hill that overlooks most of the town.
Sure. Well, let's go see who's home.
Okay. You try the door. It is very clearly locked. It's a very large, heavy door. It doesn't budge.
I guess I'll knock on it and say, "Open up! It's the city guard."
There is no response.
I didn't expect that to work. Maybe we should look around the building before kicking down any doors.
I think we should look around the building before kicking down any doors. After you.
All right. You guys do a perimeter around the mill. There's really nothing else around here other than the mill itself. The nearest building is probably a couple 100 feet away. And you circle the entire building. There does not appear to be any other entrance, just that main front door. There are windows, but they're all towards the top of the mill. Kind of like in my awesome picture here. Those little white squares are the windows.
Okay.
Not to scale.
Didn't we buy a ladder last time?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
I believe we got a lot of rope. Someone may have picked up a grappling hook. I know that was briefly seen on the list of items. I don't believe I took one though. Well, huddle up, boys. I think we have a couple options, so we could just kick down the door and see what's in there, and if it's just a bunch of smashed wheat, then we'll feel awfully sheepish, and probably have to do a bunch of hard labor to make up for the damage. Otherwise, we could stake the place out if any of you would be willing to wait in the dock and see if anybody comes in. We could question them, or we could follow up with the Green family and see if they'd be willing to let us inspect the premises. I suppose since we have to pick up Urgosh at some point anyway, maybe we could make a third stop to the town square and see if old Nagel has the keys to his family mill. What do you think, Molog? You seem to have a good head on your shoulders.
Well, I understand why you would come to me for such advice. I believe we should just ask him for the keys. Let's just go collect our group.
Alright, think that's a majority.
Okay. You go back to the shop then when it's closing time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, eventually you guys get there, and looks like they're getting ready to close up for the night. Nagel pays you your fee for the day, Urgush, and you see your friends approaching as he goes in back to finish cleaning up.
Well, yeah, how's it going, boys?
Good. We need the keys for the mill. Go fetch them for us.
I'll see what I can do. And I'll go into the back.
Okay.
Hey, Nigel, boss.
Yes,
Your family owns that mill, right?
they do.
Well, part of our investigation, we're gonna have to take a quick gander around there. So can I get the keys?
He says, "Why do you need to look in the mill?"
I don't ask questions like that.
Oh. Well, I guess in that case you don't need to look.
Well, it's really gonna be my head if I don't get those keys. I'll relay the message. Let's go back out. He doesn't want to give us keys.
Did he say why?
Very suspicious.
No, but he wants to know why we want us to go in.
Why doesn't he want us to go in?
I didn't ask that.
Ah. Well, maybe I could talk to him.
I'm not gonna stop you. It's right back. The door you saw me go through 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Do you want to take a presence test for that and then spend a dark deal to know which door to use?
Yes, can I? I will. I will absolutely.
Which door was it?
I rolled a 5. I need a dark deal.
Okay, you go back there, Henry, and Nagel's nowhere to be seen.
Huh. I'm gonna... Is he in the back room? Or am I in the back room now?
Yes, you are in the back room.
Okay, I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna snoop.
Okay.
It's taken a long time. What's going on?
Give me a presence test.
Sure.
Oh,
nailed it.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna take a dark deal.
you bet your ass here.
Natural 1.
Wait,
Love it.
what is the button for that? Do I just
There's no
delete
button. You just gotta
unknown?
redo it.
Click.
Produce your omans.
It's slightly better. Yeah, that's not bad. It's 14.
But you
Well,
see
way
that
better
there's
than
there's shelves back here with a bunch of his stock and stuff that he doesn't just want out there. Stuff that he's might be actively be using, things that he's already put together, back stock, and you also notice there is a door that leads out back.
I'll attempt to go through that door.
Yeah, it leads outside.
Okay. Nobody's out here.
Nope.
Okay.
It's like to the side of the building, basically.
All right, I'll come back around front and ask if anybody saw someone leave the building. And any of our party, I suppose.
We're all still inside.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, all of a sudden Henry comes in through the front door.
Huh? Well,
Hello. He seems to have snuck off.
Moloch's right. That's very suspicious.
Oh. Well, I don't think we need to let a little door stop us. Let's head out and see
Chris-
if he's run back.
Is there anything, like shiny or any like tinctures or potions or anything he's got in here I can just grab?
There's no money. He takes the lockbox with him at night, but yeah, I mean, there's stuff in here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab like 3 random vials of stuff and take them.
Okay. Just mark them off on your sheet. I'm sure there's a chart we can roll somewhere to figure out what they do.
Bjork definitely has a chart.
Yeah, I'll start looking while you guys decide what's next.
All right. So What's next? What's the next move, boss? Go to the mill, or maybe his house?
I don't know, I kind of want to just kick down the door to the mill.
There are no keys back there?
Nope.
Assume he took them. All right. Well, yeah. Let's just go break down the door to the mill. Is it a
Didn't use
big
that
door or a
bomb.
small door, or what's wrong with it?
It's a big door. It's a big boy.
All right. Just quickly glancing at the party, how many of us look strong?
No.
No.
Did we buy a lockpicking set?
I don't even know if it's an item.
I believe it's an item, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I have a toolbox, but I think that would only fortify the door.
We could use it to remove the hinges.
I think a
The
pry
hinges are
bar
on the
was
inside, you can't.
Never mind.
somewhere on the menu there.
Yeah, lockpicks are an item. Yeah. And they cost 5 silver.
That's it? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Should get a bunch of them.
Now let me look at it. Look for a ladder. Ladder.
Okay, so somebody's buying lockpicks. Is that correct?
Right. We are.
I guess, yeah. Lockpicks and a ladder. Total of
Is that-
12 silver. I'll use that from the 20 I took from our friend earlier today.
Okay, you have a 10-foot ladder and a set of lockpicks.
Is the 10-foot ladder enough to get into a window? Are the
Nope.
windows just all glass? No,
Nope.
Leave the ladder. Get
Oh.
Let's try lockpicks.
As we all walk down the street carrying a ladder.
If you want something, there's
It's
also
a fucking windmill, dude. The windows are at the top. Like, no, the 10-foot ladder is nowhere near tall enough to get to the window.
This is why we use
Why
mechanical
two?
engineering to attach 4 ladders together.
Oh my god.
and we've got rope, so
This
you
is
just-
how my character dies. Alright,
if
so
you
we
want-
take our lockpicks and go to the mill.
Okay.
If you want to purchase something, get a crowbar.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'll grab a crowbar instead. I
All
don't know
right.
what I'm gonna use it for, but
All
You
right.
open if the lockpicks don't work.
Somebody can give me an agility test with the lockpicks. I'll give you. I'll make it DR. Hold on. Let me see what it is here.
Uh-oh.
Drop it down to DR 12 with the lockpicks.
I got a +0, boys.
+2 for me.
Alright, we'll give him to the depressed guy.
I'll give it a shot.
Hey.
13.
You fucking killed it.
Okay, so you see that Edine, surprisingly with quite deft hands, goes to work on the door, and after a few moments, you hear the click and the clank as the lock is open, and you're able to get the door to swing open. Very ponderously, it creaks open.
Is it lit inside?
No, it is quite dark.
Very curious. Time to pull
Yeah,
out one of
this-
those torches.
The sound of machinery is much louder once the door opens, but it sounds like it's coming from above.
So this is like an old-timey mill where there's like a giant metal or giant wooden rod down the center, and there's a stone wheel going in a circle just grinding stuff.
Yes, well, that's what you're assuming. On this floor, when you guys walk in, well, do you have a light source, first off? Because it is quite dark.
We all bought torches last time.
Okay,
I did
Well,
not.
assuming you at least light up one torch,
Yeah.
you
Right.
see... You guys see a blank map right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Black square.
all right. So,
It does have a slight border.
yeah, that's the thing. I'll put you guys all on the map here. So, what you see is ahead of you, there is what looks like basically a massive pile of detritus that has been piled up to make like a wall or a barricade of some sort. There's like equipment, buckets, wheelbarrows, shelves, wood, stone, just all sorts of stuff just piled up, making like a wall, and it's quite high. It looks like it's over 6 feet tall. Um, Over to your right, you can see that there is a bookshelf against the wall, and there is an opening big enough for maybe a person or two to walk through between the bookshelf and the barricade.
Okay. Taking a quick listen, we only hear that big, loud machinery here, right? Can't hear anything else.
You can give me another presence test here.
11. Let's get these out now before combat.
No, 8.
Yeah, only 6
Not
for
great.
free.
Molug, on the very edge of your hearing, you hear what sounds like the hiss of something burning, like a tss.
You hear that snake with hissing sound.
Yeah, it sounds kind of like that. But it's constant. It's not like a snake where you hear like it in bursts. It is one solid continuing sound.
You catch that annoying sound?
It sounds like it's coming from the other side of the barricade, across from you guys.
Over there.
Oh, all right. I'll check it out. I will try to sneak over and then peek around the barricade. Oh, hold
Hey,
on.
give me an agility test if you're trying to be sneaky.
Come on, roll 20.
Gosh. You manifested it.
Yeah, somehow. That's
So with surprising stealth, Urgush creeps over. So Urgush, you get to like here, right? And as you come around the corner, you can see that there's a staircase that leads up to the next floor. And off to your left, you catch the glimpse of a few shapes on the edge of your vision. And you see right here a large black shape. You can't quite tell what it is. When you look at it, it looks like something circular.
Oh no. I have a pretty good idea what I'm looking at here now.
What do you do?
Is it pointed like sort of at where I would be?
I mean, it looks like you're looking at a circle.
Yeah. Okay. I will peel back. There's some shapes over there, standing behind a circle.
Peeps?
Yeah, shapes. Do you want to go take a look, boss?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna need to go look.
Yeah. So
You're-
he will
you're
draw
in
his
front.
crossbow and just do like the cop entry breach.
Okay. Just a moment here. All right. What is the marching order here? Urgush, obviously you were first because you went through the opening first.
Yeah.
And then what's the marching order after that?
Dean would probably want to go next.
Okay, so Adine, you're next to him. Then who's after Adine?
I don't know, Henry. Sure.
Okay, so you guys are like this then. Okay.
So
So
push everybody in front of me.
okay. So Urgush, as you guys start to line up and you come around the corner, you can see that the shapes on the edge of your vision are clearly interacting with the big circle that you see. And you realize a second too late that they
Yeah.
are turning a fucking cannon
Yeah.
towards the door. And as you see that, all of you finally hear the hissing sound stop, and then there is a deafening explosion that goes off, as the cannon fires. Molug, I will need a...
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit, man.
I need a DR... What is it here? A DR 16 agility test.
Jesus.
Whoa!
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here!
God, he did it!
God's chosen.
Somehow, by some luck, you
Malish.
trip, duck, or are pushed out of the way as the cannon goes off, ripping through the barricade and through the front door right where you were standing. And the cannonball sails over and past you, smashing through the door. And I'll give you guys vision now, because most of the barricade is destroyed. So let me just switch this up. And let me get rid of the wall that's there. Okay. Oop. And you can see, whoops, there we go. You can see that there are 3 goblins chittering and laughing who were manning the cannon. And it's time for initiative. Oh, wait, that's right. We just have to, we don't need initiative in this. It's just you guys or them. I forgot. Somebody roll me that good old D6.
Okay, I can throw that out. Yep. 5.
Players go first.
Sweet.
Nice.
I will shoot this goblin. This one on the right. With
Okay.
a crossbow.
The Goblin.
Attack.
Remember, they are DR 14.
Ooh, yeah, that's rough. And they have D2 armor.
Yup.
Artie Fellows. Oh.
All right.
I will use a misery to drop the DR by 4, so it would be 10.
A misery? Really?
Or not a misery, an
Very
omen.
nice of you. Okay. Yeah, roll it.
Okay, D8. 6, and then slash R 1D2. 2, so he takes 4.
Okay, you strike him. He shrieks in pain. Next. Are you going to move?
I will move back a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's still part of the barricade here, but you guys can move through it now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But there's stuff to take cover behind if you want. Okay, whoever wants to go next, you guys are up.
Okay. Dean will rush the guy. Urgush attacked this one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. And he's got a warhammer, so he'll be swinging it.
Okay.
We'll see if this works out. Yeah, 14. Roll, baby.
No.
Oof.
Well, that's an oopsie.
Next.
Must I do everything?
Damn. Ooh, there you go. They have to roll for their armor. They have D2 armor.
So it says that the snakeskin dagger is crit times 2 damage, target armor reduced 1 tier, and then if I fumble, my weapon breaks or is lost.
Okay. Well, you didn't fumble or get a crit, so that doesn't matter. So it breaks his armor then, so he doesn't have armor. He just takes the straight 3 damage. And he's not happy about that. Henry.
I'm going to, I guess, invoke a power and cast Blind Your Eye on Dean.
Did you roll for how many powers you have today?
Oh yeah, that's a whole new roll, isn't it, from what I had before?
Yeah.
This many.
So the dagger does d4 damage, but on a 1, the target dies immediately of deadly poison.
What?
So
Amazing.
That's awesome. Okay, cool.
Okay, we're wielding this one.
Oh,
Nice.
what are we doing? What power?
Success. So, Dean, you are invisible for D6 rounds or until damaged, attacking, defending with DR6, so 5 rounds,
Ooh.
unless you get hit. And hopefully you don't, because you're slightly better at defense.
Okay. What is the bonus he gets? Because that goblin's gonna return the favor that you attacked.
Yeah, you attack or defend with DR. Was it 6? Now it's not opening it. Oh my gosh.
You said DR6.
There it is. 6, yeah.
Okay. Well, make your defensive roll. These guys do D4 damage. He pulls out a rusty knife, tries to stick it to you.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Ooh, nat 20. Get a free attack on that mofo.
Nice.
Cool.
Parry riposte.
So my
Is it-
attack is a 6
is it-
now.
Is his attack? Yeah, his attack is a 6-2, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you fucked it up. 0 damage.
Cool.
You strike the goblin with your warhammer, but his ropey skin absorbs the blow.
Gross.
That leads us to Goblin. This goblin comes over to you. He's going to attack you, Molug. DR 14, and they do D4 damage.
Sorry, you said DR 14. And then incoming attack is how much damage? D4?
Yep.
Ooh.
Goblin strikes, and you take 3 damage. You don't have any armor?
It doesn't look like it, no.
All right, you take 3 damage as he stabs you. The other one backs off, and you see that he pulls out a little bottle. He shakes it up, and he throws it over towards Urgush and Henry. Please, both of you, give me a DR 14 agility test as he hucks this at you.
Oh, I'm an old man. I'm terrible at
15.
agility. A 9.
All right, so Urgush, you managed to throw yourself behind some of the barricade, but Henry, you are not fast enough. This bottle hits the floor close to where you're standing, and there's a blast of fire that engulfs where you and Urgush were standing. You take D8 damage, and you are set on fire.
Oh, fire's not good. D8, you see. That's this one?
Oh, you lucky
Oh.
bastard.
Ooh.
Alright, 1 damage. And then I merely have to put out a fire.
Yes, you are on fire. And that is the monster's turn. You guys are up.
I guess, can I stop, drop, and roll?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think you need to do a test, just give up your action.
Okay, cool. Ah! It's so hot!
I'll peek back out and shoot the one fighting Adine, who has disappeared from my sight.
Okay.
Takes 5 damage.
All right, that goblin goes down with a thud.
Thunk.
Why? Why would you do this?
You shot a cannon at me.
He didn't shoot the cannon.
They communally shot it. It was a team effort. They couldn't have moved it with one of them.
That sounds like profiling. Next.
So Adine would then run around the cannon to fight the one fighting Molug. On the way, he would step on the corpse.
Okay.
All right, Warhammer. Come on now. Ooh. All right.
You strike him
damage.
for 2 damage. He is hurt. And that leads Molug, you're up. Oh, the -3 from your strength. Just
God
It hurts.
Yep. All right, we got a knife fight going on over here. It's not good though. All right, this goblin's gonna rush up, and now he pulls out a knife to try to attack you, Molug. The other one is attacking you, Adine. He's swinging where he thinks you're standing. So both of you make your defensive rolls, please.
I think. Uh-oh. Oh, oof.
Oh, wow. Just
dipped.
barely.
Ducked, dove, and dodged.
Yeah.
The goblin swings wildly, connecting with nothing but open air. Okay, Eric, make your defensive roll. Oh,
Ooh.
another 4 damage.
Fuck.
Okay, that puts me at 0.
Oh, no!
Negative. Puts me at -1.
Oh, even worse, you're dead.
Oh,
No.
You don't have any omens? You can.
I do have omens. Can I use one to reroll or something?
Might
You
be a
can
good
reroll.
time to use one.
Or you could also
Reduce
use
the
it to
damage
reduce
by
the
4.
damage. Yeah, by a D something.
Yeah. Let's check the omens.
Lower damage by D6. Reroll. Or lower the DR of a test by 4.
So I mean,
6.
well, technically you could do the reroll, and if you fail, then do the d6. You'd use 2, but I mean,
Okay, so do I
depends
reroll?
on how you want to do it.
So I reroll the defend.
If you want,
you-
it's up to you.
Could you reduce damage twice? Or I imagine you can't do an omen for the same thing.
No, it's once. Yeah.
Okay, so is it if he does the reroll and then takes the damage, can he use a second omen?
Yes.
Okay, so
You just can't use 2 omens to reduce damage from one attack twice.
My
Gotcha.
defend.
Oh,
Ooh.
19! Well
Nice.
done.
There it is.
Oh, you are not stabbed to death in a dark corner of a mill that's half on fire. Heroes, you are up. One goblin is dead, the other 2 are hurt, and Molug is getting slowly shanked.
I will now aim for the goblin prison shanking Molug.
Okay.
The things we say.
Hey,
Oh.
7
Oh.
damage.
7 damage, and his armor gets reduced.
That's a critical hit, boys.
That is a fucking headshot as that goblin dies. A horrible,
Oh.
horrible death.
You killed a guy. I can pull out Flute of Tosk on my turn. Once per
Fucking
combat, play the Bone Flute's Echoing Fugue. Deals the fatal damage to a random enemy in the vicinity.
Oh, the other goblin drops down dead, clutching his head and screaming in pain. Why?
Only good goblin's a dead goblin.
And the goblins are dead. Well done.
Yeah.
Great shooting, Urgush.
Oh, well, I learned from the best. Me mom.
Okay.
I won't dig into that.
Oh, she shot me paw when he was running away with Orloff savings. It's okay.
Putting my hands over my ears, I will not dig into that.
I like your flute. And I'm still invisible, so that's creepy as hell, and it's right next to your ear.
That is very creepy. Well, that is also a gift from my mother, who I will not be speaking of again. Shall we continue onwards and upwards?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do next?
Can I grab my 3 crossbow bolts?
Roll me 3d6. On a 4, 5, or 6, they're still good.
I get 2 back.
All right. The other one's broken or like went out a window or like, lost in the fire or something.
It's okay. I like how it automatically tracks my ammunition. That's so nice.
Oh, it does? That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. How many bolts do you get like in a quiver?
I think I bought 2, so I was at 20.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's a good amount.
I'm at around 15 after I get those 2 back, so.
Just load up all my encumbrance with nothing but quivers.
I want to drink one of my life elixirs.
Okay, what does that do?
It gives me D6 HP and removes infections.
Okay. What's your max health? What are you at right now?
I'm at 3, and my max is 6.
Okay.
Oh, you
So
started with a lot.
You're not a total chump. That's good.
Ah,
Beans.
One
you'll look back.
HP is delicious.
Okay. Well, I have 4
Okay.
elixirs, so I'll decide later if I want to use more.
4? What? Okay. All right, just mark off that you got 3 now, and then. All right. Is there anything else you guys do?
I guess we could just search around here, see what, if anything, the goblins are keeping in their pockets or on this first floor before we move on up.
Okay. Well, if you're searching the room, give me a presence test. You don't need to roll to search the corpses.
Oh, nat one, no.
You guys
15.
are doing pretty well tonight. Okay, so Urgush, you do not find anything in the room. You can't even find the fucking goblin bodies. You're not sure where they are. However, your friends discover 2 things. First of all, we can loot the goblins. So let's do that and roll on ye old looting table. That's gonna be, I believe it's D66. Here we go. Corpse plundering. D66, please. I need 3 of them.
Won't be for me. I can't see goblins
Oh
anymore.
yeah, and it's good to do 2d6 because if you slash a roll 66, okay, well that's a 66 either way, I guess.
Henry crushing it. So 66 is that result in silver pieces.
Wow.
You find a loaded ass goblin.
I have so much cash back here.
All right. Anybody else? If the other 2 players who are not Sean want to roll, since he rolled a 1 to find the bodies, you guys can each roll 2d6 as well.
I only rolled an 8.
I'm sorry. What?
I only rolled an 8.
What's D66? So I need to know.
Oh.
I need to know the order that you rolled for the dice.
42.
42. You find an unmarked bottle with a liquid that shifts between red and green.
Oh, shit. It's Christmas.
20.
20. No, you have to roll 2d6, Eric, because if you roll a d66, like, you can't actually roll a 20 with d66. There you go. So 15. The remains of something worthless crumbles in your hands. Whatever it was,
Oh.
it was garbage.
All right.
Also, for those of you who rolled well, the 2, Dean and Henry, as you're looking around, you realize that there is something behind the bookcase. And when you move it, you find a small, hidden, trap door that leads down into a basement. It's got a small ladder that looks like it goes down a couple feet into the basement.
Oh, how strange.
And I think that's a good place to take our break because we're at our halfway point. So as you loot the bodies and discover a hidden passage into the depths, we will be back with Dr. Pepper soon. So take 5 and see you in a minute.
Okay, BRB.
Look
See
at
you
this
in a bit.
pile of cash. Seems to be about 15 pieces for each of us.
Before I die, I will drink this.
All right, listeners, we're back. So our Cretans have slain the 3 goblins, avoided getting blown up by the cannon, which good thing you made that dodge roll, Eric, because if you fail that, it says killing any PC dumb enough to end up in the line of fire. So well done on that.
Not my time.
Damage. It's just roll for what direction your limbs fly in.
Exactly. Yep.
Roll for distance and corpse spread.
Yeah, scatter your corpse body parts.
I need to make
All
sure
right.
I'm here to inspire my men.
Okay, so what do you guys do next? There's the staircase going up. Now that things have died down, you can see that there's a trail of blood leading from the front door up the stairs. You've found a secret passage behind the bookcase leading to the basement, and you can hear the sound of this machinery from higher up in the mill. It feels like the mill has gotten a little bit warmer since you guys have gotten here. Not just because of the small fire that started, but it feels like it's heating up a bit.
Oh, do we want to check upstairs and then if nothing's up there, go down?
Yeah, we might want to do that first. I think the greater mystery lies below. But with this blood trail, maybe somebody needs help up there. Or some wounded goblin we should finish off before trekking into a mysterious pit.
Right. Yeah.
dealt with.
Makes sense.
Okay, so you're heading upstairs?
I guess. Try to sneak upstairs. I mean, with the sound of the machinery, I assume it's not too hard, but
All right, if you want to give me another agility test, you may do so.
Net one. It's like my second one tonight.
Ooh, that's a 2 for a 4.
Damn, we're just so good.
Wait, what happens if I do this? Weird. Anyway,
Oh, you know what? I also there was something here that you guys found that I missed. Hold on. So you can see that there is a liquid of some sort that was spilled on the floor in here as well. Over basically by this table by the cannon. There's like a dark, it's hard to tell if it's black or blue or green, but it's a very dark liquid that is on the floor. Looks like it spilled out, or there was something that cracked, like a vial or something that had it.
is that like in front of the bookshelf thing?
In front of this table over here on the north side of the wall.
Oh, okay. Gross.
Otherwise, you guys are free to proceed forward.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, are we able to like look at it and try to determine what it is, or take a sniff, or?
I mean, unless you have some sort of alchemy skills, then you're
Nah.
not sure what it is. If you were the herbalist guy, then maybe. But the only other way would be to taste test it yourself.
Yeah, not quite something I want to do.
You sure?
Yeah,
I'll give you 10 silver.
I mean, I'm not stupid, but 10 silver, 10 silver. Sounds tempting. No, so we're not going to do that.
Okay.
Just going to go upstairs.
All right. What's the marching order?
I mean, I guess I'm going first again.
Probably same as last, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
tarrying slightly.
Just line up behind Urgush.
Mm,
Yep.
uh, Okay. That works for me.
Okay. Just, move to the next map here. Okay. So Urgush, you are first up the stairs, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was the order? I wasn't even fucking paying attention. I'm sorry.
Me, Erdine,
Idine
Henry, Molag.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Like that? Is that the order? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Cool. Okay. Urgush, you make your way up the stairs. You think you're being quiet, but you're definitely not. But the sound of the machinery is quite loud above, from coming above. When you get up here, before you can really even notice what's going on in the room, you can tell that there's 3 goblins here. One standing basically directly above you guys. You come up the stairs. He moves to the edge, as you come up the stairs, he has like a bucket in his hand, and he pours something onto you, and with a splash, this black, mucky oil just coats you. As you're like coming up the stairs, he like splashes you with it, right? Um, he then runs back like in that direction to the corner. Looks like he's going for another bucket. Meanwhile, you see the other two goblins have bows drawn, and they douse their bows in this thing in front of them is a big like brazier, and they draw their bows and shoot at you with flaming arrows.
So cool.
Yeah, the natural one did not help there.
Yeah.
Also, the cannon going off didn't help either. So I need you to make 2 defensive rolls at DR. Oh, ignore that. I'm pressing 20 buttons at once. DR 14, please. These do D6 damage each because of the flaming arrows.
Oh
and
boy.
Because you're, coated in oil.
Right.
Obviously, if you get hit, you'll be lit on fire as well.
Yeah. Oh. No damage.
Okay.
So am I lit on fire for that one?
We're still lit on fire, yeah. There's
Okay.
no... Only way to avoid that is not get shot.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, you only take 1 total damage from that, but you guys see this happen, and Urgush bursts into flames as these 2 arrows strike him. You also notice, Urgush, just as this goblin splashed you, he has the word unlucky written in, like, crooked, shitty letters across his forehead. And it's initiative time. Someone roll me the dice, and I'll crank the music. This song's so good.
Okay. You can throw a d6. 3.
Goblins go first.
Yeah.
All right. Unlucky grabs another bucket, and he's going to throw it at the next person in line. So, Adine, he runs over to the edge here, and he tries to splash you. Give me a DR 14, please. I'll give you a chance to avoid this since they didn't catch you flat-footed or anything here.
Okay, DR 14.
Okay.
All right.
You duck, and the oil splashes the wall behind you, and then he starts running back to get the last bucket. The other 2 draw their bows, and they'll each take a shot at one at Urgush and one at Adine, because they don't see the other 2 guys yet.
Oh dear.
So these are D6 damage. Ew, a natural 1.
I'm going to use my last omen to reroll that.
Okay.
No.
Oh, a D5 damage. Oh.
I'm going to use that. I mean, yeah, I'm going to use an omen.
Out of omens, but I take no damage.
Yeah, Urgush turns, what was that, 3 damage down to 0. Nicely done.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Come on now. Oh my god, no.
Rerolls into a 1 and takes 11 damage.
He is...
Oh, no.
I can't express how dead he is, but he is so fucking dead.
So, Urgush, this arrow comes whizzing past you, and, like, for a moment you think it's gonna fucking, like, strike you in the eye, and you use your omen, and it just, like, nicks off your armor. Basically does nothing. You see the goblin run up and tries to splash Adine. Adine ducks, and the oil hits the wall behind him. And then as Adine pops his head up, it's at the perfect moment, just as his head goes up past the railing, fucking arrow strikes him right between the eyes. He just falls back dead and collapses back and rolls down the stairs into you, Henry, and lands on his back. And as his head flops towards you, you see there's an arrow sticking right out of his head.
Rip.
Let's add him to the dead list.
By the Becklure. Oh, damn it.
Big rip. as
Yeah.
we say in the biz.
In the biz.
Heroes, you're up.
I'm gonna spend the turn patting myself down, and is there anywhere to grab cover? Not really, no.
You gotta spend your action trying to put the fire out, so...
Yep.
Okay. Henry, you see Urgush putting himself out after having been lit on fire. And if you go up the stairs, you can see these 3 goblins. This one here is the one with the bucket. Oh, he's about to grab a 3rd bucket, you see. And then you can see there's another staircase on the opposite side of the room leading up. There's a couple tables the goblins are standing on to get like some height advantage with their bows. And then the thing in the middle is oh, I'm sorry, it's actually a container of oil. It's not a brazier. My bad. They have braziers next to them. And yeah, this whole floor just has this acrid, gassy stench, and the mechanical noises from up above are even louder when you get here.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna give it another blind your eye. I'm gonna cast the blind your eye ability on myself.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nicely done.
That's,
All right. You may move if you'd like.
yeah, I'm gonna get out of the stairwell at least.
Yeah. I mean, they have no idea that you're there. I mean, they might hear you, but it's unlikely because it's so loud up here. So, and they didn't see you coming up the stairs, so you're totally invisible. What happens if I do this?
Whoa.
Do you still see your token?
I do not see him at all.
Oh, okay. It's okay. It's cool. All right. Molug, whose token refuses to change names for some reason, despite how many times I've changed it.
I guess I'm just gonna go stab at Goblin.
If I do this. There we go. All right. Delete. Oh,
No,
so
I do
close.
not.
You miss. As he bends down to pick up the bucket, you totally whiff with a 0. Well done. Okay, goblins are up, and this one grabs the bucket and tries to splash you, Molug. So please defend yourself. And whether or not he hits you will determine what the other 2 goblins do. He does. Okay, you don't take damage. It's just he's splashing with the oil. It's just covered in oil. You don't take any damage.
Okay.
However, Urgush, luckily they turn their bows away from you and point them both towards Molug and try to light him up. So make your defensive rolls here. These do d6 damage, Eric, because they're on fire. Oh,
Nice.
nicely done. All right, next one.
Oh, king.
Look at this motherfucker. 17 and an 18. All right, Matrix
Very
style.
agile.
Matrix.
Dodging the bolts or the arrows. And Cretans, you are up.
Is that us?
Hell yeah.
I will target this one on the left. The left, so.
Okay.
Crossbow of death, go. Nope.
Okay, twang. Molug makes a swing. Okay. Yeah,
Nope.
be sure you guys are tell me what you roll. I'm not always on the front page there.
I'm gonna sneak up on this guy and try to stab the dude at the bottom.
All right, since you are totally invisible and they have no idea you're there, as long as you don't roll a 1, you'll hit him.
Alright, let's go.
And I'll give you double damage too. Oh my!
Wait,
God.
I'm gonna,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
spend a moment on that one. I actually can't.
Okay. All right. Now, well, it's just DR. It's DR2 basically. So you hit him. And I'll give you double damage because he has no idea that you're there. So destroy him.
Double the 2d8.
Yep.
God damn.
Just roll 2d8 and double it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do 2d8 and double it because if you roll, remember if you roll max,
Oh
you
yeah, that's
instantly
the whole
like destroy
thing.
the world or something. Okay.
Yeah, that messes with the.
All right.
Okay. For to 8.
Okay,
Or double to 8.
8 damage. You just cleave this guy in half down the center. All of a sudden, he's standing there, and then this invisible force just guillotines him in half. You know what that means. That's all of our players. Goblins are up. Unlucky the goblin doesn't have any other weapons, so he is going to attempt to run the fuck away. I'll give each of you an attack of opportunity, because he's going to try to run past you and jump down the stairs.
No damage.
Oh, so close. All right, he disappears down the stairs. Not so unlucky now, am I? And this last goblin has been left alone, so he's going to take a morale test first. Which he crushes, I think? Oh no, he flees? Okay, I don't know how morale works in this game, whatever. All right, well, that goblin says fuck it, and he goes running down the stairs as well, and disappears into the night. Yeah, this song is getting messed up for me for some reason. I don't know why. It's not good, guys. Well, that's fine, because that combat is over. Molug, you are on fire, though, so you put yourself out this round. You don't take any more damage. And...
Well, he didn't
Yeah.
get hit by any of the fire arrows, right?
Oh, that's right, he didn't.
No, I just have oil.
You got
on.
hit by the oil, but not the fire. That's right. Okay. Well, you three are alive. But Adine is not.
Adine.
Yep. Big rip.
All right, I guess we should go check upstairs, right? Be a little bit more quiet this time.
I liked him. Well,
It was a little depressing.
He was a capable guardsman. He
That
will
I
be
can
missed.
see with.
And also, we should conserve our resources and take what he's got in his pockets.
I was just about to suggest.
Yeah, you may do that. I don't know what you had on you, Kyle.
125 gold. A warhammer.
Silver in this one.
Oh,
There
sorry.
is no gold.
Yeah.
Sorry, silver. 125 silver. A warhammer and light armor. Well, don't you? I mean, you could strip me naked. He would probably appreciate
Enjoy it?
that. Yeah. So yeah, rip the armor off of his body. And a toolbox. He had a toolbox.
Okay.
And
It's
four
weird, but
and 4 water skins. I'm just telling you what I know, man.
That's
A lot of water.
hilarious. That is awesome.
And then dried food. And that's it.
I bet.
That's all.
I bet Urgush wishes he had that water right about now, or about
Wait.
5 minutes ago.
yeah. Being
Yeah.
lit on fire.
I was
Oh.
too busy getting an arrow between the eyes to think about it.
Oh yeah, did you guys take the 15 pieces from the first floor? I was
I did not know.
making a legitimate attempt to split the loot with folk.
But thank you. Yeah, so let's go upstairs. Unless, can we take a quick gander around this area, see if there's anything
Yeah.
important?
Yeah. Give me presence tests, please.
Ooh,
19.
way to go.
Wow. I see some high
Also
rolls
a
here.
19.
Okay. Well, you don't find any hidden passages or anything like that, but you do discover in some of these tables and bookshelves they were standing on, there are a variety of tinctures and little potions and things like that. You do see that there are healing tinctures, which it says see medical shop. It's labeled as a healing tincture.
Uh-huh.
And then it says see medical shop as if that is a thing in the game.
Yeah, because the
They're
normal
like my life
potion,
elixirs, maybe.
is life elixir. Yeah.
It just could be like a misprint. Yeah, I don't even. I've never seen the term medical shop in here, so
There's a medical
sure.
box
Medical box? What's that?
or
What do I
medicine
s-
box. Stop
Wait.
bleeding and infection and restores D6 HP. Presence +4 uses.
Oh, maybe that's what it is then. Okay, well, just to make life simple, we'll say there's a medical box worth of stuff. So if somebody wants to take that, you can.
Give it to Henry with this massive presence.
Also, Henry, when you look in the box, there are instructions on how to actually create and brew the healing tinctures.
Oh. That's quite a boon.
Proceeding up the stairs again.
Yeah.
Attempting to be stealthy.
Quick-
Oh wait.
Or-
Yeah.
Quickly, Molag, did you... how do you feel about hand-me-down armor?
Oh, I don't care.
Well, it's all yours for the cheap price of a dead friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can take the light armor. We won't worry about size.
Alright, I'll just start stripping him and
You're probably all very lanky and not very fit.
Yeah.
What size do you need that in? Dying? Do you have that size?
Carving? Yeah. The popular size all the days.
Yep. All right. So yeah, enjoy your light armor.
look at that.
Okay. Moving on to the next floor. If you want to give me stealth tests again, you may do so.
Hey, it went 3 up from last time, from a 1 to a 4.
Also, if I didn't mention, the blood trail does continue up the stairs
Nice.
here. You can see that on the map.
Or also for Henry.
All right. Well, you guys creep up the stairs not very quietly, and the 3 of you make your way into what is clearly a laboratory. And there's another set of stairs that continue to. Oh wait, you guys actually come from this side. There's another set of stairs on the other side of the room that continue to go up to another floor. It is even louder in here. It's very obvious to you whatever's making all the racket is probably directly above you on the next floor. In here, there are 2 huge tables covered in all sorts of bottles, both broken and whole, reagents that are scattered about, alchemical solutions, bubbling concoctions. Clearly, this is a lab of some sort where somebody's been making all sorts of stuff, and it's a mess. There's a large puddle of what looks like an amber-colored goo that's kind of foaming beneath the tables, kind of like in between the tables here. It's like bubbling, and yeah, it looks like foam, like it's expanding a little bit. There are 3 shelves you can see on the side of the walls here, and you instantly recognize them, Urgush, as a massive supply of Nagel's Goblin cure.
Mm-mm. That over there is the Goblin cure.
And what was the marching order here again? Are you still in front, Urgush?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I think probably
It's worked out so far.
All right, like that? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Urgush, as you guys make your way up the steps, you kind of take a look around, and then you realize that the puddle of goo ripples, and it then, like, skitters in your direction. Yeah, it's here, I've got an image of this thing. It's just this bubbling, disgusting pile of orange goo that is kind of tidal waving towards you.
Can
And
I
it's getting bigger as it moves.
pull out my telekinesis scroll and use that?
What did you get on your stealth test?
4.
No, you cannot. It gets to attack first.
Sweet.
So you know what that means?
early.
combat music, yeah. Okay, make me
Rocket.
you can defend yourself. It's only DR 10. It's not a very quick pile of goo.
Okay.
But it does D8 damage. It's
All
got
right.
kind of an acidic
A bit dangerous.
nature to it.
I
That's
fail.
a 5. Oh,
and,
nice.
I'm dead.
Can you don't have any omens, presumably.
No, I'm out. Yeah.
You can take one of mine if you want to reroll.
Or I'll just reduce the damage by D6. As long as I
Oh
don't
my
roll
God.
1, I'll be okay.
Okay, sure.
Remember, it's always 2+. You never say don't roll 1.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Oh God, that's funny.
Yikes. Okay. Sweet.
Okay, you gonna roll the D6?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Aw, gosh.
2+.
But that puts me
Okay.
at 0. Not.
Oh,
not,
you're not dead
okay.
then, you're just broken. Okay.
Right.
So now roll a D4.
No, you're dead. Ah, it's a 4. Can anyone roll less than a 4 on the D4? Broken
God,
paper.
oh my God, that is too good. Urga, she had a good run, man, but you shouldn't have gone first.
A real roller coaster.
Henry, all you see, because you're like halfway up the stairs, Molug's still behind you. You see this blob of ooze just bubbling in his direction, and when it gets up to him, it like expands to his full height and just like carpets him, and you just hear Urgush screaming, and it's like it then like shrinks, almost like it absorbs him, and all you see are like parts of his bones sticking out of this thing, and he's just been completely acidified.
The hell is that thing?
You know what that means?
Run away?
Or, oh my God, it burns! Okay, roll initiative, please.
Good luck, boys.
Now we're doing initiative. Oh. Alright, here we go.
Oh, the ooze goes again.
Oh god.
Henry, defensive roll. DR 10. 8d8 damage.
Oops. Oh, well.
Alright, you dodged. It splashes at you, but you are unhurt.
Okay.
You guys may act.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and whip out the time-locked pneumotoxin right away and slap him with a terrifying crack tablet of coarse poisonous powder.
Oh, yeah, okay. Roll that
Uh,
6 again, or whatever it is, to
yeah.
insta-kill it.
First, we wield a success. I hit him with the powder.
Dude, the way your D20 rolls, it looks like it's fucking, like, loaded. It bounces to one side and then the other. Okay. This is your, like, 10 Commandment tablet that you're cracking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. Takes d6 damage on a 6. It chokes and dies, so I got a 1, so it takes a damage.
Alright. There's a bit of a puff. It seems to have hurt it. Obviously not much. Molug, what would you like to do?
I guess stab it.
Okay.
I don't
Get in flanking
try and
position.
poison the thing. I don't know.
Okay. You hit it. Does it have armor? It has D2 armor. It's gooey. Ooh.
D2 armor.
Yep. Alright, it takes another point of damage. And then it has another ability. Whenever a PC damages the ooze, they must test strength DR8, or their weapon becomes stuck to it.
Oh.
If not removed during the next round, strength DR10, the weapon is destroyed.
Strength DR. Oops.
8. That's a 0. So your precious serpent venom heirloom dagger is stuck in this thing, and you can see its acidic body is starting to consume it. It is now the creature's turn. I'll roll a d4 here. On a 1 or 2, it'll go for Eric. Nope, it's going for Henry. Make another defensive roll, please.
Which is in violence. Here it is. You say 10?
10 d8 damage.
Oh, that's not great. Well, 3 damage is not good,
Significant.
but we're just to eat it, I guess, for now.
All right, your guy's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna risk it. A biscuit. Hit him with the big knife. The Chaos Blade.
Oh, yeah.
And probably really regret it.
Probably
What's his,
destroy the heirloom of your church.
What's his defense? He's a 10 also. Okay.
Oh.
Or 3. I miss.
Okay, Molug.
You said I can take my dagger back again? I
It's
could
a
try again?
DR 10's strength test to get it back.
Otherwise I'd lose it forever.
Yep. Oh, and your strength -3. Oh, no.
Oh,
Not even
Yes!
hard.
Okay, you have the knife. You can attack this round if you'd like.
I guess I'm gonna stab him back with a knife. Said DR 10?
10. Yep. D2 armor.
Damn.
Nope. Okay.
I did that for a second. Seeing 10.
All right. It attacks again. Same thing. 1 or 2 would be Eric. All right. It changes its target this turn. So Eric, DR 10, D8 damage as it tries to consume you. Okay. You pass. You guys are up.
Poison. No. Nope. Only 3 damage. Oh, but it's got armor, doesn't it?
D2 armor. Oh man, that's some good armor.
And block 2 takes 1, I guess.
Yep. Slowly chipping away at it. It does seem to be having an effect, but you guys feel like you're going to be here a while if you don't either get some better hits in or do something else.
Alright, well, let's see what this knife does. Another miss. Wait. No!
Oh, there you go.
Oh, God!
my
it's
God,
0
double
damage.
ones.
Double 1s on 2d8.
Well, I couldn't have been double 8s.
Very flibbity dibbity.
Give
Oh,
me
wait,
a
hold on.
DR8 strength test.
Oh, wait.
to not
it-
lose blade, unless you have.
I
something
didn't
else.
deal damage to him. Does it still count?
Yes, because you hit it.
Oh,
Oh no, it says when you damage. You're right.
Yes,
You have
it's
to
too,
damage it, so you don't.
it's too gooey even to stick to my blade.
Ew. Okay. The ooze, continuing its murderous rampage, decides to attack Henry this round. Acid splashing everywhere. You are okay though. What would you like to do?
Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Dang it. Alright, I'm just gonna hit him again.
All right, getting better. 8 damage. You stab this thing with the
Yeah.
Chaos Blade. The runes flare up, and the ooze turns to a blackened, ashy shell and dies.
Oh,
Blech.
my God, I didn't think we would make it there.
What the hell is that?
I've never seen anything like this before.
You see anything up there? Is the coast clear?
Yep, that's all. You don't see anything else up here, and you just see the trail of blood continues up the stairs.
I'm gonna, I guess, kind of like kick the ashy corpse of the ooze. I'm assuming everything Urgosh was holding is dissolved.
Oh yeah, all that's left is a charred skeleton.
That's terrible. Rest in peace. Watch, brother.
And now his
Adding
watch has
more
ended.
Oh, can I come back too? Spoilers. Been out for a little
Okay.
while though, so
If you want to roll up your next character while we wait here, Sean.
I just did.
Nice, look at that. You're so good at this.
Oh,
He has 1 HP. That
great,
doesn't sound
great
right.
name.
-3 toughness, bro.
Gildan Kratz, the
It's a
1
great
HP.
name.
That is an awesome name, though.
Oh, holy shit! I can't believe this. My man, can I just come in now, trip and die?
Leslie!
Like, my character will be shown falling from the rooftop.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
1 HP. Jesus.
Man, this game is fucking great. Well, what do the two of you want to do?
Yeah, I guess in
Do we keep
anticipation
going?
of whatever's going on, I'm gonna go ahead and drink one of the life elixirs that I have. Oh wait,
Oh,
I need to roll for this.
quick reminder that Adin's corpse had a potion that is shimmering red and green.
Oh yeah, the one of the mystery potions.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I'm back up to 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow his lead and take a drink of mine too.
Okay.
We'll leave that stuff there and get it on the way out. The mysterious
Son of a.
red and blue.
Another
shift.
1 HP. Incredible.
Who's your guy? He sounds like he might be a hack. Oh, speaking of hacks, I'm gonna steal a couple of the cures from the shelf, I guess.
Okay.
See if that comes up again later.
I'm being very skittish and jumpy, watching over my shoulder. as I
Okay.
wander
Well,
around
what do
the
you,
room.
what do you guys do?
I guess we continue upwards. Plus, we'll do a quick look around first, but
You can go ahead and give me a presence test. Sorry, I have a cat in my face that wants attention. Can't
Henry's
see the screen.
14.
Okay.
Six.
The only thing that seems of interest, other than the goblin cures in the one cupboard, is maybe some of these things, these random concoctions on the table. You don't know what any of them do, though. So you're unsure if they're worth taking or messing with.
Oh, yeah, we'll leave those there for now.
Okay.
I guess.
God, he's face palming the Undertaker ornament.
Should we get back up? Do we keep going?
Suppose it's been something bloodbath here.
The sound of the mechanical noise is deafening, and the heat is definitely emanating from up above.
Wow.
Yeah. It's gotten hotter and hotter as you got, and like stuffier the higher you guys have gotten.
I mean, maybe it would be better to get back up. It's not like they have anywhere to go.
The shopkeep seemed nervous and ran off. Do we think he's upstairs? Why are there
Perhaps.
goblins all over his mill?
Well, I suppose I could try this one more time and sneak up there with, like, preemptively casting Blind Your Eye.
Yeah, you can cast it. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna give that a shot and sneak up. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try to think of a signal. There's blood on the steps. If you see a break in it, like I'll swipe my foot to cross the line of the fresh blood on the steps. If you see that, come rushing up. Otherwise, in some amount of time, say 6 rounds, go get help.
Understood.
And let's see if I blow myself up right now. That will all be a bunch of nothing. Yep.
Whoa! The coin landed on its side. Did you see that?
That's
That
incredible.
was weird. All right, so your power doesn't go off, and you take a point of damage. Is that what happened?
I think so.
Okay. Well, what are you guys doing?
I get dizzy and fall to my knees and say, never mind. No, we should do what you said. Maybe get back up. Unless we can turn the cannon up and just fire it directly upwards. Maybe that would be a better way to resolve this.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
You could try.
I mean, that sounds fun, but I feel like we'd probably...
I'm going to try and slowly peek upstairs to see if there's anything up there that we need to worry about.
All right, give me a stealth test.
I feel like we're that close. Agility?
Oh my god. It was a 19. Okay, so Molag, you creep up the stairs, and as you do, the sound is deafening. It sounds like a piece of industrial machinery rumbling and smoking and belching, and it sounds like there's some sort of grinding device. When you get up here, what you see is a room that is like something out of a nightmare. The bloody trail ends not too far from the top of the stairs. Against the northeastern wall, there is a mound, a pile of corpses in all stages of decay and putrefaction. In the middle of the room is this giant mechanical device that has an opening on each end. In the middle, there is a massive chimney, a big pipe that is belching out smoke, and there's another one that is belching out fire. You see, standing near the end closest to the staircase is Nagel, and he is accompanied by that woman that Henry saw. You recognize her as well. The two of them are taking bodies from the pile, and they are slowly feeding them into this machine. And there's this disgusting grinding noise, and it sounds like a corpse being crunched and chopped to pieces. And on the other end, you see getting spat out, like at the end of a conveyor belt sort of thing, is what looks like newly born goblin. Disgustingly small and fleshy and wet. And it comes out of this thing screeching like a disgusting parody of a birth. You also see a very large goblin standing at that end, waiting for the goblins to emerge. He's much larger than the others, big, muscular, and he's carrying a huge knife, and he's got like spikes coming out of his shoulders and back, like these spiky, bony growths. And he's got the big floppy ears like a goblin and just a wicked mouth full of teeth. And in chat, I'm putting a picture of the device you see.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Behold the Goblin Grinder.
Ooh.
Also, you see that there are 6 of these goblins up here, the new ones. And it looks like they've got plenty of bodies here to keep this going.
Does that seem like a 1-to-1?
Yes. Yeah. One body makes one goblin. And it looks like the process takes, a couple minutes to put the body through and have it do its thing. It stinks up here of smoke and rotting bodies and blood and flesh and sweat. It makes you want to gag. However, he did roll a natural 1, so perhaps one of the goblins spots you, or you slip on the blood as you're creeping up, and someone sees you just at the top of the stairs, and they shout, and let me roll initiative. You guys get to go first. What do you do?
I go back down the stairs
Okay.
and tell them what I saw, and say we need to get out of here.
Yeah, fuck that. Bail.
Okay, man.
I'm gonna put my bear trap at the bottom of the stairs as I'm running away.
Which one? The staircase you just came up, or one of the other ones?
The one I just came back down.
Okay. All right. As you guys go running down the stairs, you can hear clearly the sound of a pursuit being started, shouting from up above. And as you guys make your way back down to the second floor and eventually out, you do hear the bear trap go off, and you hear a goblin screaming in pain. You're able to make it out. What do you do once you're outside?
I guess one thing I wanted to attempt on my way out is tossing a torch into the black ichor pit on the floor below us.
Okay. Yeah. Just roll me a test. Just don't roll a 1.
What sort of test?
Any
Present?
test. Just roll
Any test?
D20. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Let's roll a d20.
Okay. Yeah, you throw that, and the whole thing goes up in flames. There's a massive explosion that engulfs the room like a big fireball, and then there's a pillar of fire in the middle of the room. You're not sure if it's an oil well or something, but there's a burning flame going on, quite intense, as you run down and out of the mill.
Then I'm gonna fully explain what I saw, because I'm sure I only partially got out. Fucking run.
Well, you guys can hear there's clearly goblins coming down to chase after you guys once you're outside.
He's creating them with the dead. He's collecting the bodies.
How horrifying. There's at least 2 of them in there, plus the terrifying. Is there a guard post close, or do we have to run all the way to the barracks to try to
You'd have to go to the barracks.
raise the alarm?
Yeah.
Well, I'm largely out of gas vis-a-vis fantastic feats. So that would be my vote.
At this point, goblins come pouring out of the mill, and seeing you guys standing there discussing what to do, they attack.
Oh my god.
There looks like there's at least 6 of them. So would each of you give me 3 defensive rolls? Now these are freshly made goblins, so they have slightly shittier stats. They do D2 damage. They only have D1 armor, and they are DR 12 to defend. They're not DR 14. And they have no weapons. They're just trying to claw and bite you.
said 3 of these rolls here.
Yes.
10 D2.
They're DR 12,
Still 12,
D2
okay.
damage.
So 1 for me.
Might as well keep the death music going.
Ouch. Okay. Nothing. Armor blocks that one. Dodge another one. Armor blocks that one.
Okay. Oh, I see a nat 1. Oh, 3 damage to Molug from that goblin.
Ouch, that hurt.
All right. You're being swarmed by goblins. What do you do?
I mean, I guess we have to fight. I don't think we could run away from 6 of them.
Or, like, make a sort of defensive retreat. And, like, do a stab and back up slowly.
I mean, if that's what you want to... You tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what you have to roll.
Well, I'm gonna give that a shot, because their first slew of attacks weren't effective, and
Okay.
until the huge one shows up, which I don't know of yet, necessarily. But these guys, they're 14 to hit.
They're 12.
They're also... Oh, the little ones
Yep.
are 12 to hit.
These are all
And
12. Yep.
No armor?
They have D1 armor. So they just... it's basically, you flip and it's either 0 or a 1.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if it... No, it doesn't matter. I miss.
Okay.
I need to try and drink one of my elixirs again.
Go ahead. Yeah, you don't have to test. Just go.
Guy! Another
Another
one!
one. Wow, 3 in a row.
A completely borked batch of potions.
All right. At this point, make another 3 defensive rolls each. And you see the big guy emerges in the doorway.
Oh, nards.
Oh, critical fail in that batch. Only 2 damage, though.
I think I need my armor,
Oh.
though.
Critical success as well.
Uh,
Yeah, your armor goes down by a tier if you get a critical failure.
yeah, I think I want to keep that and just re-roll. Or I guess I can use a thing to neutralize a critical, right? And so that means I don't
Yes.
take the double damage nor armor.
Yeah, so... Oh, hold on. Last round, Molug, you rolled a fumble, so your armor is destroyed. So this round, if you took any hits, you don't have armor to reduce it.
Oh.
Yeah, when you get a critical fumble, your armor drops down by a tier. And if you're already at light armor, it gets broken. You have no armor.
Okay,
So I don't know if that mattered. There's a lot of rolls here.
Yes, I'm dead.
Dead or you at 0?
No, dead.
Okay. And Henry? What are you doing?
I dodged one. I'm using my last omen to neutralize this critical failure, and then I will... Ooh,
Nat 20!
that's 20.
To the
on my
music!
third one.
Hooray! All right,
Um,
slice and dice.
So we're attacking this guy.
All right.
Oh yeah, that guy's fucking toast.
Oh.
That guy gets skewered in half. However, as you cut him in half, as his body separates, you see right behind him your companion gets swarmed by goblins, and they drag him to the ground as they claw and bite him to death, leaving you alone against 5 of these things and the big guy. Are you doing anything with your move?
Yeah, I think at this point I'm gonna try to truck it as far away as possible towards the barracks.
All right. I'll just do 1 agility test here to see if they can catch you or not. If they catch you, then you're still stuck in combat until you can break away. So give me a DR 12 agility test.
Nope. No dice there.
Okay, well, unfortunately, got to go through another round of attacks then. There's 5 of them now swarming you, and then the big guy is going to join the fight.
Well, that was a reaction for mine. So I still have an action.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead then. If it's, I'm sorry. You're right.
Because the damage was from a crit for defense.
Okay. Well, you can still make an attack this round, but you already made your attempt to escape.
Okay. I'm gonna use
I assume you would have run on your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I'm gonna use the spooky pipe since somebody just died.
Oh, and blast another guy?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a d6. If you roll a 6, it strikes the leader.
Alright, here we go. Come on. Ooh, pretty
Oh,
close.
close. All right, another goblin just explodes as you play the flute, leaving you against 4 of them and the boss.
Just full bore sprinting away playing this flute in front of a bunch of goblins.
All right, they are hot on your heels, though, so I will need 4 defensive rolls from the little ones, and then we'll get to the big guy.
Oh boy. Okay, that's 1 real damage. Failed that one.
Here comes the chip damage.
Okay, that's a successful dodge. That is not successful. Another 1 damage.
Oh no, old Henry.
And another dodge. So that's
That was
2
4.
damage, 2 dodges. Yeah, 4, right?
Okay, and then the big guy comes in. Oh, whoops! I totally messed something up here. Oh, we'll do that next round. He is DR 16 to block. He only does D4 damage though. He's just got a big knife.
Okay. Ooh, 16 exactly.
Okay. You notice as he joins the fight, the other goblins seem inspired by his presence. Their eyes begin to glow a little bit, and you feel like they are getting ready to tear you apart. You may make an attack and then attempt to retreat.
Sure. Guess I'll see what I can do against the big guy. A big target, big sword. Maybe it'll work out.
All right, DR 16.
That's a big number, but what is his armor situation?
D4. Mutant hide.
Oh.
Oh!
I saw it. It would look like a 20 on my
I saw
side.
the 20. I saw the 20.
Oh my gosh. That would have been nice. Anyway. No, I'm gonna break out.
All right, here's probably the one that really matters. DR 12, agility.
Ability.
Fuck.
Nope.
All right, how many hit points do you have left?
4?
Okay.
I've got
Well,
1 more drink, which I could potentially take if I
Well-
live 1 more round.
you got 4 more goblins swarming you, and now that the boss is here, they... Okay, just... It increases their defense, doesn't increase their offense. So they're still DR 12 to dodge. But they are, they're DR 16 to attack against. Their defense goes up when he's nearby,
Brutal.
or when he's fighting with them.
Alright, got 2. So first one bounces off of armor. Second one, dodge.
Okay.
Third one bounces off of armor.
Nice.
Oof. Fourth one also bounces off of armor.
Oh, wow. Okay, and then the boss, DR 16, D4 damage.
Ouch. Okay, not too big an ouch.
Wow. Okay. At this
1
point,
damage.
there's a lot of screaming and panicking coming from the southern part of the village as this is happening, and goblins are pouring out of the tower, the mill. Eventually, this ruckus gets down to where the barracks is at, and our other characters are all, doing their thing. So yeah, you guys would all hear this. and you are free to make your way there. If not, Captain Graff probably orders you go find out what the fuck's happening at the mill.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what.
Roger,
just-
boss.
Let's go
Concerner. The powers.
back to ye old Cravenford.
I'm
Okay.
cool.
So we got 4 goblins. We got the bastard. And then you guys. So we'll say that's a dead token right there. Let's get rid of that. Each of you make an agility test. DR 12. If you pass, then you may join the fight this round. Otherwise it'll be next round.
Hey, 12. Spiker? Your name is
11.
Spiker.
I don't know. Gildenkrantz is still my favorite. That is a fucking awesome name.
Yeah, I hope he lives with his 1 fucking HP.
The Spiker's pretty good too, though.
Is this Pele?
Like a rules.
All right. Okay, there you are. And it is now the hero's turn, so whoever passed can join the fight. So Gildenkrantz and Pele, I guess how that be pronounced?
Let's go with Pell. I like Pell.
Hell. All right. You see your champion, Old Crab Henry Wright, fighting a horde of goblins single-handedly. You see the body of the latest recruit who just left earlier this morning on the ground next to him. And Henry has a small trail of goblins' bodies that he's left behind. And there's a huge one that he is fighting as well. It probably looks more like this. Yep. And Spiker, you're still joining, so you two can join the fight.
So I have a crumpled monster mask, which says, strikes primitive fear into lesser creatures like goblins, gnomes, and children. Lesser creatures
Lesser
like
creatures.
children?
Yep.
While
Oh,
worn,
yeah.
they check morale every round.
Oh shit. They
Yeah.
check morale every round. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Unfortunately, the presence of the big guy makes them immune to morale.
Okay, well, that's why I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Fuck this guy.
What you got?
Crossbow,
You
baby.
got a crossbow too? Okay. Makes sense for a guy with 1 HP.
Yeah. At least I didn't get that fucked, right? He has
Yeah.
D4 armor, you said?
Yep. It's incredible.
I've only got 1 HP, so I'm just gonna use my newfound omen to reroll that.
Okay.
You know what? No, I will save it in case I can give that omen to Henry, because Henry deserves it. So that's my turn.
All right. Okay. Cretans, whoever else wants to go.
Yeah, Pell would be entering the fight in his creature form because he is a cursed skinwalker.
Ooh.
Okay. And what are you?
I am a bone-skulled raven.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So I can swoop in and I am allowed 2 attacks. 2 attacks per round with my claws that are D4.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And since I'm fast, my defense is DR 10. So that's
Nice.
pretty neat.
Okay,
All
these
right.
guys are DR 16 to hit while the big guy is here.
Okay. What about hitting the big guy?
He's DR 16 too.
DR 16. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go after the big guy.
All right, he's got D4 armor. The other ones have D1 armor.
Okay. We'll see what goes down.
Oh, a hit.
Oh
A hit on the big guy from the bird. DeBoyd.
no, it was a miss because my strength
Oh,
is
you're -2.
negative.
Oh, dumb bird.
Yeah. Well, he's got 2, so we'll try another one. Or actually, I'll take an omen to lower it.
Okay.
So that means it would hit, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that is 1d4 damage.
It's the Goblin Grinder versus the Blighted Bulwark Barracks Grinder.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3. So he just eats it, right?
How much
You get to
damage
roll
did you do?
his armor.
It's 3, right? Because it's 1d4.
Minus his D4 armor, so you just have to roll the D4 to find out how much he soaks.
Yeah, we need another D4 for something.
Oh,
here, so
another-
I rolled one.
Okay.
Okay, he takes 2 damage.
Okay.
All right, he is mortal. He bleeds. And if
Okay.
it bleeds, we can kill it.
All right, gotta do one more on this
All
guy. Oh, so close.
So Henry, this fucking raven comes out of nowhere and starts randomly pecking at this guy's face and clawing at him. And you see that another one of the recruits is nearby shooting with his crossbow, but he missed. It is your turn, Henry.
I'll take any help I can get.
Be the hero
And-
that we deserve.
I'll try to stab this big guy again. See what
Dude,
we can do.
if you survive this, you're gonna be fucking god. I'm really rooting for the nat 20 here, just because I want to see if you just explode this
Pain.
guy. Oh, so close.
Want to hear the noise again?
No more omens.
No, I'm out of gas here with omens.
Okay.
Matt, you have my
Summoning omen.
you have my omen when you need it. Tell me when you want to use it. It's yours.
I mean, if we just want to kick a little bit of damage on it, that's a possibility.
You could do it if you want.
Yeah.
Sure.
Roll
Yeah.
it back forward.
Emboldened by the mighty Gildenkratz and Pell the Raven, Henry scores a hit. Roll damage. Get the double 8s, bro.
Nope, these are 10s. Don't want to do that.
Just nuke the fucking.
Ooh. 2d8, 10.
All right, D4 armor.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh, 4. Okay. A big hit, though. He staggers as you cut him across the belly. He lets out a big, like, ugh. And he looks mad. He's definitely going to attack you, Henry, so you can defend against the big guy. So DR 16.
ouch. Still up, though.
Okay. And then I think one of these guys would go after Gildenkratz.
No.
2 of them will probably go after Pell, and then the other one will attack Henry. So these guys are only DR 12 and they do D2 damage.
If it hits me, I die.
Well, don't get hit.
It's not that I did I did D8 damage, but still.
My God.
Henry just squeaks by a dodge on this
All
guy.
right.
All right, so Gildenkratz, you
Oh.
triumphantly rush out. You shoot to defend your champion. Your presence emboldens him, and then this goblin comes like running like a gorilla on its hands and like knuckles, charging across the lawn and just tackles you and fucking mauls your face, and you die screaming.
So cool.
Wow. Fucking wow.
There's a medicine box on me though, so you can use that to heal yourselves.
Oh my God! Add him to the list. Oh, they're dropping like flies. Pell only takes a damage. Okay, so he's doing pretty good, I imagine.
1 damage and a dodge. Yeah.
All right, next round, Spiker, you join the fray, and it is time for you guys to act. Incredible.
My new
Alright,
character
I'll-
has 6 HP.
There you
I
go.
want to use my intuitive power.
Okay, what does that do?
Oh. So every day I intuitively know one random power, and it changes every dawn.
You know
for
one. I'm sorry. One what? One
randomly rolled power.
Okay.
Oh,
So I
are you a
just know.
pale one?
I am. I'm
Yeah.
a pale one.
Oh, do they
Nice.
have? Do they have like a list of powers, or is it like the scrolls?
Yeah, so that's the scrolls. You do a rollable table roll to see which power you get like for the day.
Oh,
And you
okay.
can do it, and then you can do it I think once.
Is it?
It says I cannot use scrolls. Instead, you can intuitively
Okay,
use
yeah.
one randomly rolled power.
Okay. Well, I'll roll it for you. Here you go. There you go. Palms open the southern gate. I think you can drag that onto your character sheet too. So. Okay. Well, do your thing, whatever that does.
A ball of fire hits D2 creatures, dealing D8 damage per creature.
Oh, sick. Okay. Henry, how does he do a power? What does he have to roll?
Usually it's a 12 presence test to wield power.
Well, that is a 9. So you miscast and take 2 damage.
Okay, can I use an omen to re-roll it?
Yes.
Can also use the omen to reduce the DR by 4, which brings it to 8. So that's
Oh, yeah, you could do that. That's probably a better idea.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Delete this. Okay. So your power goes off. Was it D2 random creatures? Or just
D2, it just says a ball of fire hits D2 creatures.
Oh, I guess you pick the targets then. So roll a D2 to see how many you hit, and then you can pick which ones. They do have to be separate targets. You can't, if you get 2, you can't stack them.
Okay, 2.
All
I'll
right.
do the big guy and just a random little guy.
All right, just roll 1 damage roll. You don't need to roll them separate.
Okay, D8.
Unless you want to roll them separate, I don't care.
That's fine.
All right, 6 damage. The bastard goes down in a ball of fire, kicking and screaming, as does one of the other goblins. Which goblin are you shooting?
Oh,
Are you-
can
are
you
you
use this one here?
Yep. All right, Henry. All of a sudden, the foes you're fighting burst into flames and die, and you're alive. Seems more of your companions have come to help you. At this rate, the goblins see that they're going to have to roll a morale test. They see the big guy go down, and they break in every direction and run screaming in panic. What do the 3 of you want to do? I guess at this point, Rilk, you can join the fray as well. As you see, they're fighting like there's a trail of fucking bodies leading up towards the mill.
I see a fellow pale one, and I nod mysteriously to him.
All right, those guys split.
Oh. The gods, you came just in time. Thank you for your aid. I believe this was the greatest of the beasts, but we maybe should mop up things by the mill. If it still stands.
Oh yeah, it's still standing.
I was hoping it would burn down. We could just be like, "Yep, job done."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
kind of hoping that too.
Not quite.
Let's go over there. I guess I'm gonna. Yeah.
Search through Gildenkrat's dead body.
Okay.
Grab his like 70 silver
While we're here.
and his medicine box, and distribute HP to Henry.
Okay.
Would I be able to fly up to the top of the tower?
You
Yes.
get 1 HP back, Henry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can see through the window. You can see Nagel and the woman continue to try to pile bodies into here. So far, they've produced another 2 goblins.
Is there anything in the room I could sort of sabotage, like a lantern or something, and set stuff on fire?
No, there's the only real object in the room is the grinding machine itself.
Okay. Is there anything on the apparatus that I could like stick something in?
I mean, yeah, you see the part the goblins are going into and coming out of, and then you see the pipe on top that's belching smoke, and there's
Ooh.
another one that's belching flames.
Okay. So they're pretty much like where the opening is, correct?
Here, I'll just
Like they're just shoveling bodies in. Okay.
yeah, these guys are coming out this end over here.
Okay, so they're by the hole,
Yes.
pretty much. Okay. So I had the thought of swooping up to the ceiling of that inner chamber and doing a dive bomb and transforming in midair
Okay.
and basically drop kicking them into the hole.
Okay, that's too cool to not let you do. You can only hit one of them because they're
Okay.
they're basically they're grabbing a body between them, like they're each on one side of the body, and then
Right.
they're like heave-hoing it face first into
Yeah.
the grinder. So, but yeah, you could definitely try to knock one of them in.
Okay, we're gonna go for Nagel.
All right, give me a. Well, I mean, they probably don't even notice you because of all the noise and smoke and everything. So, give me. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. Give me a. He's angered. Give me a DR 12. Either agility or strength, your choice.
Okay, definitely agility.
All right, yeah, like agility to time it or strength to actually knock him. Either one is fine.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna re-roll that. My last one. Come on, buddy. Even fucking worse.
Oh, it was a 19. Okay.
Ah,
Well, you teleport, or not teleport, you fly in, change, and land, like, on the pile of bodies.
fuck.
Roll initiative.
All right.
You guys see the bird go flying towards the windmill.
Okay.
You're up first, pal.
All right. Damn it. Now I'm in Hume form. I got me a knife and a heavy chain. So, yeah, gonna use the knife.
Okay.
What is Nagel at?
Oh, that's a great question. He's just DR 12, and he doesn't have any armor on. He's got his like apron and clothes. Nothing fancy.
So that would just be 0 at armor?
Yep.
Okay. Come on, man. Oh.
All right, you try to stab him, but you do not hit. What are the rest of you doing?
Running towards the
Charging towards the mill.
mill.
Yeah,
Okay.
I suppose so.
Each of you give me an agility test. If you pass, you will arrive next turn. Otherwise, it'll take you 2 turns to get up the tower.
Oh, look at these rolls.
Nice,
Okay.
boys.
So
He's slow and
2 of
old.
you. So
Well,
Henry,
Henry,
you're not here yet.
you had a long day, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you killed a lot of stuff so far.
Let Henry rest his weary bones.
You had a long day, guys. Come on.
Oh, we gotta fix Rilk's token here. Gildan Kratz will never forget you.
Goated name, man.
Yeah, seriously, a great name.
Okay, so Pell just disappeared for some reason. Okay. So on their turn, they're both going to attack you, Pell. Nagel pulls out a knife and tries to stab you, so DR 12, D4 damage. And then the lady picks up a shovel nearby and tries to crack you in the face with it.
Well, fuck. That's mean. Oh my god.
Yeah, that one. Oh, 4 damage.
Okay.
Can I give him an omen to
Sure,
cancel that out?
sure.
Okay, so what is that? Just do you want me to re-roll, or is that just take the damage?
It's up to you.
Well, whichever is easier, because I would probably still roll like shit. So, what? That takes the damage down by 4?
I mean, you can roll a d6 and reduce the damage by that amount. You
Oh,
can just negate the
If you
crit,
if
so
you
it's just
reduce
2.
the crit, it would just do the base damage, which in this case would be 2,
Right.
okay. We'll do that then.
and you also wouldn't lose your armor if you had. the
Okay.
armor.
So just 2 HP
Okay.
and armor still good. Okay. All right, and then one more. Is it the same with the shovel? 12 and
The
then
shovel is D4 damage,
D4.
but it's still
Yeah.
it's still DR12 to dodge.
Okay. All right.
All right, so you block or dodge. Next round, Spiker and Rilk start making their way up the stairs and reach the top and join the fight.
Can I grab the warhammer from one of the dead humans who's been left? Whose body's
Sure.
So
Oh,
many.
these two goblins probably are running to join the fight at this point, but they don't reach the other side of the room, so you see them coming around from the other side. Okay. Cretans, your turn.
All right. Pel's just gonna immediately go back to attacking Nagel.
Okay. Fighting in a pile of dead bodies. Pretty cool.
So metal.
So metal. So metal.
all fucking metal.
Fucking hell. Nope. That's
Nope.
nothing.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my intuitive power this turn as well. I don't. So, what happens?
You roll a random unclean scroll. Which will do. Okay. I think that's the invisibility one that Matt's been using.
Yep.
And then if you want to use it, you got to do your presence test to cast it.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. So, I guess instead we're just gonna fucking run up and start whacking people.
Okay, go for it.
I will go bash the brains out of this woman.
Okay. She's 12 as well. She has D2 armor. She has filthy furs. Nope.
Cool. I'm gonna use one of my omens to reduce that by 4.
Okay, you strike her.
D6 damage. 4, and then slash R 1d2. She takes 3 damage.
All right. She seems like a pretty sturdy girl, but you do strike her and draw some blood. She turns to face you, Terminator style, and looks really angry.
I'm gonna smack her with my staff.
There's staffs in this game? That's a first.
Yeah.
DR14 for her.
No,
Well-
she's 12. She's 12.
12.
Everybody's running around with war hammers and crossbows in this game.
Uh,
Nope. Okay. All right. Pell. Nagel attacks you. D4 damage. Quarg attacks Rilk. That's the woman. Her name's Quarg.
Okay.
You take. She does D4 damage, and then the two goblins will join and attack Spiker.
Ooh.
They are D2 damage.
Um.
You
Yeah,
down, bud?
Pel's dead.
I will use another omen to reduce it by 1d6.
Oh my god.
I have one omen left.
Roll a d6.
All right, here we
roll it
go.
up, Kyle.
Fucking 2s, man.
Okay, so you take 1 damage.
1? Okay, I'm fucking hanging on by a thread.
Oh, it's
right.
better than nothing.
Oh.
Did everybody make their defensive rolls?
I
no,
think,
I'm doing mine.
yeah.
DR12 D2 damage.
Yep.
2 goblins.
Yep.
Ooh, that hurts. Yeah,
Maybe not.
Hey.
I have a lot of armor.
Oh,
Ooh.
but
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Sounds good.
is that the shield? D2 plus 1? Is that? Oh, I see
Yes.
the shield.
Oh,
Oh, that's
so
cool.
I have light armar plus a shield.
Oh my god,
Nice.
it's
Yeah.
like 2 to 3 points of armor.
And
Our
I can
first
just
tank, ladies and
apparently I
gentlemen.
can just choose to break the shield to ignore an attack too.
Well,
Cool.
okay then.
Okay. It'd be even better if you only had 1 hit point. You're the tankiest guy with 1 HP. Okay, well, you guys are up. They are rather ineffective in their attacks. Nagel is screaming about you guys ruining his plans.
Well, Rilk is going to use an action and heal Pale with the medicine box.
Sprinkle
So,
some healing potion on him.
yeah.
Okay.
6.
Oh,
there we go.
Wait, I
Full
guess
health, baby.
And Henry, you join the fight at this point.
I was gonna say, can I also drink my last life elixir off screen while I was sprint up
You
the
could have done
stairs?
that last turn. Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. I
Power up.
need those points.
Oh, Altered Beast, fuck yeah.
Welcome to your doom.
Okay.
All right, so Rilk, you heal him. That's your turn.
Yep.
Everybody else may go.
I appreciate it. And then Hell turns into a raven again. And then goes after Nagel yet again. As a raven.
Okay. That makes sense.
Right. Ooh.
I believe.
Okay, so that's his first attack.
Okay. You
2
start
damage.
scratching his face.
Yep.
He's not happy about that. Get off me!
No!
Squawk!
Nice.
And another one. And another one.
Quark, do something. Okay. Other player characters.
I'm gonna whack with my staff again.
Who are you going for?
Oh, the girl.
Okay.
Org. Hit.
Miss Quarg. Yep.
Org.
Yeah, I'm also gonna hit this spooky lady with the big knife.
Spooky lady.
Hopefully. Oh wait, I should be on the violence tab here. Oh, wait, was she 16? Eh, whatever. Doesn't matter. 10 is a miss.
Okay. Rather ineffective turn there. Okay. Heroes. We're gonna do this. 1 goblin on Spiker. 1 goblin on Henry. Quarg is going to attack Rilk.
Yep.
And Pell, give me a DR14 presence test.
Okay.
Everybody else make your defensive rolls.
Ooh, 16.
Fail. No damage.
All right. Another fail. Looks like another fail. But the untouchable heroes, 1 damage to Henry. Okay. So the bad guys are largely ineffective. Hell, what happens with you is you see that Nagel looks rather nervous as more of your friends arrive. He pulls something out of his pocket, some sort of orb-shaped object, and he throws it on the ground between you and him. It is a smoke bomb that goes off in a puff of smoke, but it's not quite impressive, or perhaps you're just too narrowed or too focused in on him, and you can see that he's trying to run around the back here to escape, but you see him in the smoke, so I mean, you can still see him trying to get around. You're not sure if the others noticed him or not. They're probably not, because they're busy defending themselves. But you see, he basically tried a smoke bomb and it failed. You still notice him. So
Okay.
you guys are up.
I'm gonna try my maneuver again. To get close to the ceiling and dive bomb him.
Okay.
I'm going to try and aim for like landing exactly on his head, so in case I miss, I overshoot rather than undershoot.
Okay.
So we'll do it. What was it? Agility? Oh, well,
Agility or strength, either one.
17.
Okay. Roll me a D4 for damage, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, no, it'd be a D2 because like some weapons do D4, so you're just like doing physical punching damage.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
shoot.
you knock him to the ground. He is still alive, but he looks very like dazed and stunned after you do that. He's basically trying to crawl away from you at this point, panting loudly.
I'm gonna attack Rilk, or not Rilk. That's me. I'm gonna attack the girl.
It's gonna end it all.
Yeah.
We're running through ourselves so fast.
Which character am I again? Goddamn. She's DR12?
Yeah, everything's DR12.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I'm gonna try to. Ah, damn.
Man,
Nope.
you guys are good at this. Henry, do
Yeah,
something, please.
Same. I'm gonna hit her. For sure. Nope.
Right.
I'm gonna use my omen and just make it hit. The -4.
Okay.
Please kill her with like 12. A 12. Roll the double sixes. I want to see.
Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. 2d8.
First,
Oof.
All
5.
right, a big hit on Quarg. She stumbles back, bleeding profusely from her arm. She looks like she's deciding whether or not she should stay and fight here. I'm going to have her take a morale test. And she stands firm. I guess she's going to stay and fight to the end. The Goblins, though, they saw their boss basically run, so they're going to take morale as well. And they are calling it a day. The Goblins flee. Quarg will attack. We'll just do a D3 here, left to right. Attacking Spiker. And Pell Nagel draws his knife again, and you guys are kind of rolling around the ground fighting each other, so he's trying to stab you. Go ahead and make your roll.
Okay.
No damage to Spiker. He blocks the shovel with his shield. And Nagel stabs you for a point of damage. And you guys are up.
Okay.
yeah, you just keep attacking her.
Oh
That
yeah.
is-
1 damage.
She had 1 health remaining. How does she die?
Just like hammer to the knee, and then spin the warhammer around so it's got the pick side, and then just down through the skull.
Oh, I love
Oh.
it. You know what that means?
Fuck yeah. All right. Gonna try and knife Nagel. Oh.
For the critical hit for 2 damage. However, he also only had 1 health remaining. How do you kill Nagel Green?
So you said we were rolling on the ground, so it's a total Saving Private Ryan thing of like I'm holding the knife over his face. He's like no. I'm like yes. And yeah.
That is exactly the type of thing he would say too, because he's a fucking cretin.
Yeah.
All right, well, you slowly push the knife down, and he loses the battle of strength, and eventually you drive it into his skull, and Nagel Green and his diabolical plot of the Goblin Grinder has come to an end.
And Henry survived.
Amazing! The champion!
MVP.
Wow.
And I only lost 2 characters this.
Yep, we've lost. We're down to 4. There's 42 guards remaining. out
Man,
of
there's gonna be a
50.
session at some point I can lose like 5. But 1 HP, easy.
I put an asterisk next to Gildan Kretz though on the list. He fucking deserves it.
You know how in Majora's Mask it's like 28 hours remaining.
Yeah.
It's like that's how many guards we have.
Yeah. There's a counter.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. Well, to wrap up tonight, there is a big chest that you guys find up here that has 2 locks on it. On Nagel, you find a pouch of silver. along with his knife, and then he's got like a belt of tools. But more importantly, you find a key on his belt. The key can turn the goblin grinding machine off. It also appears to open one of the locks on the chest. You guys can roll me D66 times 2, and that'll be how much silver he has in his pouch from today's sales. And then down in the basement, it's a very small room, which I will show you guys here really quick. There's a little ladder that goes down to the basement. Down there you find the rotting, beaten and bloody corpse of Nagel's father, Irvin Green. On him, you discover... what is it?
36. 36
right.
silver.
72.
Okay. All right, so 72 silver. That's not bad. And in the basement on Irvin's body, Irvan, there's a bloody stained shovel next to him. You're assuming that's what he was beaten to death with. You also find hidden in his boot is the other key to hit the goblin grinder. It looks identical to the one that Nagel had, so it opens. It can also activate the goblin grinder, and it is the other key to unlock the other lock on the chest. Also, you find a vial of sour yellow liquid that he has on him, which if somebody wants to take, you can mark that off. Finally, inside the chest, which I assume you open, there is another D66 times 2 silver.
Someone else can roll that.
There's a trinket. Ooh.
26.
Oh, I thought it was 62. Okay, 26 times 2.
52.
Nice. So how much total silver did you guys find?
52 plus 72 is 124.
It's a nice payday. Also, you find inside is this old-looking, rusty metal lamp. And I have a picture here I can show you guys as soon as I find it. Anyway, for lack of a better term, it looks kind of like a genie's lamp. That's the shape that it has. But it looks old and rusted, like it hasn't been used or it's been misused for a while. It is called the Lamp of Zen. It is another artifact. And what it does, when rubbed, shadow tendrils creep from this rusty lamp. When they reach nostrils, the tentacles burrow. Roll a DR14 presence test. On a success, the brain struggles and breaks, and you get -1 presence permanently. Otherwise, the tentacles take root without resistance, and you gain +1 presence. So if you fail the test, you get infected by this thing, which increases your presence, basically.
Okay.
So I will... we'll just do this. We'll roll a D3 between the other characters that are not Henry. Okay, so Eric, I'm going to put this item on your character sheet. You guys can do with it as you wish. You're playing Spiker, right? Yeah, okay.
That's right.
There you go, the Lamp of Zen. Oh, so you can actually put items in your backpack. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And finally, for saving the day and ending the Goblin Grinder, you guys get better. Better. So, I think there's a thing for that.
Cool, yeah.
All right, let the listeners what you did.
Whoa.
Oh, real
Real
Real-
fuck, man.
Rilk went hard. He got 4 HP. He's now at 10. Gained a strength, gained an agility, gained a presence, and gained a toughness.
Man,
All right, boys.
big boy.
Yeah,
found
he's now
some money.
strength +2, and he found 13 silver.
Okay, next.
Very good.
Henry the champion.
Henry. Oh my
God
god.
damn, Henry.
I've thrown also an incredible roll. Gained
Jeez.
6 HP, a strength, agility, presence, and toughness. I guess I was at -1 agility, so that one makes sense. It's fucking bonkers to get another presence, though.
Yeah, you're at 4 or 5 now.
5 now.
Jeez.
Wow. Spiker too.
Damn,
Yep.
boys.
4 HP, strength, agility, presence, and toughness, and an unclean scroll.
9 violet signs unknot the storm.
Produce D2 lightning bolts, dealing D6 damage each.
Oh, that's sick.
okay.
All right.
Oh shit.
Rip
Okay.
now.
Pell gains 3 HP, 1 strength, 1 agility, and 1 presence, but I lose a toughness, and I didn't find anything. And I was already at -2 strength, so now I'm just at -1.
Okay.
Well, that's
Okay.
good.
Making my way.
Wow. Significantly buffed party after that fucking fight.
See if some fucking goblins do that to us next time.
Yeah. Henry. Because you're the only I'm thinking here. Henry and Spiker. Did either of you take damage from a physical attack from any goblins at any point?
Yes, numerous goblins.
Okay.
No, my armor protected me each time.
All right. So Henry, you have been you've been cursed by the goblin curse.
All right.
So you know that in a few days you will turn into a goblin. And here's the kicker. What you also discover after maybe a day or two of all this nonsense is that people who have bought Nagel's cure eventually still turn into goblins. And after raiding his shop and going through all this stuff, you discover that the cure he has is not a permanent cure. It's something he made that only temporarily halts the curse for several days. And he was basically using this as a get-rich plan to make goblins to infect the town, and then people would come to him trying to buy the cure.
Well, I did stuff my pockets with them, so maybe that's something.
So you're going to need to find something that will cure you of the curse, or lift the curse, I should say, which, well, we'll have to see what we do next week. So, I think that's a great place to end it right there on the money. Well done, heroes. We only lost another 4 guards. You doubled the amount of dead in one night. Well done.
You've done it, lads.
You're real heroes now. You're a real wizard, Harry. Oh my god, incredible. Well, listeners, I hope you've enjoyed listening to this nonsense as much as I have had watching it unfold. Dodging cannonballs, getting cursed, showing up with 1 HP. Man, this game's got it all.
So
It really
stupid.
does.
I
It's so
fucking hate that
amazing.
so much. If I had rolled 1 more HP, he wouldn't have died instantly.
That's too bad. You know, that's the legend of
break,
Guilden's Yep.
Yeah,
Doomed to
legend.
die.
He lived as he died, pathetically.
All right. Well, thank you all, listeners. We will see you next week for more Merkbor nonsense. Same time, same place. Nighty night.